Okay, Mbadi, Allah baraka baki. Allah baraka baki for all your time. Allah baraka baki. Yes, Mama. Yes. What happened? I'm on live right now. Tomorrow at what time? Yeah, I told you, your school says between 3 and 7. I'll be at work at 3. Tomorrow, Wednesday? I think the email says Thursday. Okay, I'll call you back. Okay, I'll call you after my show, okay? All right, thank you. Bye, love you. Okay, Allah baraka bake mbadingolu. Thank you to each and every one of you for joining. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the support and the loyalty. We really appreciate it. Especially those of you in the Gambia. We know how much it costs as far as the internet system is concerned. We know how much it costs to be watching the live show every single day. And not only this platform, but I can platform will follow Aji Binta Dafenyol, Princess Bintu Bama nyol, Madina Din Njai nyol, Maimuna Sajo Sise nyol, Siboba nyol, and so on and so on. Now I don't know how much it costs. Probably I love internet system will use ka sol jibe all the time, but all about financial drone. I like dedication and all concern elements for the well-being of the Gambians. Wala mo nyimbeto, wala jaratala nyimbeto. So we wish we can be sending you guys credits. But anyway, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. We know how much it costs. Yeah, we know it. Allah baraka bake. Mariama Mintonyo and so on and so on. Allah baraka. Allah baraka bake. If you have just joined, the movie done the mena drong, you saw in Sia. The more better than the momo joined them face and saying, you saw in Sia. Bedu na katakono quickly and as soon as possible. Men ka program mark record wala men ka mark ka program record into audio be danila ni se mark no nyim program wala ya record nye wala whoever can help us to record this program in audios, especially this particular one. We have a story and a lot of proofs about Dr. Aissatou Touré, the vice presidential involvement in the affairs of Gamco-Track. This is why my question number one is Gamco-Track an NGO or is owned by Aissatou Touré? Gamco-Track, Aissatou Touré Tambang for NGO Lembang. And we know that all NGOs are non-governmental organizations. They have rules and regulations many governing, and they have an organization called Tango. Tango matter all NGOs in the Gambia. Meaning NGOs are private institutions, but they are development partners with the government. Outside and in is meant directly for the local people on the ground. The kedante local people tola la project me alon ko yesoro na local community to e kedante wolle tola e ka funds ni sponsor soto wolle la. So wala shabila macro yendata la local people la directly. But kufla le bejam. Nimbota NGO la karola, mbota tango la karola, mbota luwa la membe nyum NGO governing ka in the Gambia. Let's go to our constitution na banko fanana luwa. For someone occupying the office of a vice presidency, wala occupying the office of the presidency, wala ministerial meeting, wala civil servants on meeting, luwa mino for money la karola, having shares or receiving money from a non-governmental organization. We have proofs and evidence that we will show to you that Dr. Aissatou Touré is a signatory to a bank account, member Eco Bank, and Gamco-Track account wala moti, and so on and so on. Na kuja mala soro jambe mentenda la jambi. Wala sambela fla nyung program o record into audios. Aita group ol kono ay janja enter fitala dame. Inshallah the type of leadership na men soro in the Gambia. This is why mboka modol blame niko they are not into politics. This is why mboka modol blame in the diaspora many alanko they say they are not into the affairs of the Gambia because of Nisifal Mbekerinje. or the same vice president ala kolso to biya akatara lodum la ab alquran sorol court la lena abi alquran fola mi ala fa buke foku so but comme la nga fu nyame ngambe tele kon ka nyonene bal ala mina mboni ne ba antele continue ka nyonene alna continue be nyop fek la ni men diamo deta fa isa fa ta ala ya na ni men diamo de se idingo ska yadi yala but ite amare ta kam fa ala fa be la du da ko no abi tulobe lori la be la moyka. So it's very interesting. So this lady is down there quoting surahs from the Quran every single day, every single moment. But this woman is right there terrorizing her own people. The funny thing is that Gamco Trackler staff will salidula famun saliduladi. Salidula famun saliduladi. Ika salda ode ila officer ko ka gestrone. Ike bali pulka salol pulya salol ke. And those orders are coming from that vice president. And that the same vice president kata lord la ba flamo rabbi Cindy Hellman ba flamo le kumfa ya kumfu dum fa mala munem. It's interesting. It's interesting. Somebody is telling me that volume, please. So let me know. Is it that my volume is not okay, or is it from his end? I think brother Backsture. Thank you, Dudu Mane. Thank you. Dudu Mane is telling me that your credit is your contribution. Okay, I also have a brother on the line from the Gambia. Funding told me along to arrest from Nyomi Sika. Illegally, because my face Magol Soronu. Yes, Samba Kerwan police station. Bile Kerala court date, and I think the court has been confirmed. So one of them, I will have him on the line from the Gambia. He's ready for an interview. I voice not from Kenyan and sign, but I don't know whether I can listen to this voice message here. I'll get 1 second. Okay, this guy is ready for the interview, and this guy wants this interview to be recorded. So, mobile program of Ranjibeka, Beda na Yemako wala kanyang interview new record. I think he wanna have it as an evidence and stuff like that. So, it's one of the youths Yemen arrest from Nyomi Sika. I will have him on the line. I hope the line will be okay in the Gambia, and I hope they will not tempered with her info fongo, internet system onina. So, okay, mbadungul alnata straight to the music, tragoni, then sinadum kachago. Yeah, thank you to each and every one of you. Allah barkabaka program that lano wallahi mandung malamoy sera dimala. Ndemo desula nyinjilo la sera dima. Babon banil, saje sisoho. Nalo ko nyinjilo bugo ti siri. Mfanga jarai is here. Mbarindum binda sije to fana nyinjilo kadi abate mbida muso be jam kadi jatu tinte mum jere tinte mbal be sala nyinjilo la sera di mal keri de yes. Thank you, Jarai. You know that, Jarai. My love for you cannot be estimated. So, I'm on Tantrashet, I'm on Karado. Seradima. 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 Wajibole mu Seradima. Senayara kana be Seradima. Kanoni atale Sakunani Seradima. Sakunani Seradima. Sakunani Seradima.
Akanya na silang kuni. Ari nga po dyan nga dyan na. Udi madem musino lang ume. Alalo dyan po adino.
Wallahi nyinjilo buka di anda maye nyi nyancholo julo mo de balamba kundulal nyinjilo buka di anda maye de alkentol to ku ya nyinjilo to dramba nyinjilo buka di anda maye mashallah UDP TV&MEDIA nyina sota la mbe nyinjilo kala na official dilodi. You see, somebody was praying in the Gambia, but at the best salola maybe a single jidata nyola mbadi ndung. Somebody is just confessing that I almost spoiled her prayer because she was praying. So, Ninjulo Bukadi under my, but at the end of the day, as long as the larger audience is loving it, then we're going to make it our official song. So, Sarah Dima. And Juloni Fanang is about Cairo. It's about, hey, Jara Sane, okay. Jara Woten Daniel number. Jiki Sane, Jarai Sane, Mbase Mane, Ndanyanchol Besra Nyinjirola. Mbe nyanchol besola nyinjirola bawo bi nyanchol siata Gambia la mashallah bal mbe nyanchol besola nyinjirola momo yalon ko sanele miti manele miti ani momo yalon ko nyancho jikole bela nyancho jaji kole bela besola nyinjirola jaray sane jiki sane mbase mane nyol mbe haydara musul fana besola nyinjirola because haydara be mu nyanchole siri folle miti at the same time kila mama ngol le miti at the same time Nyanchol meet at the same time. So mbe nyanchol beso la nyinjirola mashallah.
Mune jamano ni ada ilo nyanyi ada wesami jon. Ako nyanchol ma dia tele benda la jani ko bano kana.
Mohamed Sane.
Ako yaga ma bare na di.
Defana sala nyinjirola.
National ma bare na di. Abara ka nyanjo. Bakaba ni ba. Dana bala. Nyanjo abara ka. Wallahi. Adana bara duwa sana dai. Assalamu alaikum dandarni ala. Wallahi. Ni bara. Wallahi. Ala na rande ma. Western region na alfal be men be maraninna. Sana ne mu mani sanya. Allah julo fele.
Okay, Sister Aminata. Okay, I'll call you. Be on standby, I'll call you.
Isa asumana la baraka asumana jamme
ke way mbase mane ga doral fela ni yiro ni fela
adolla mamma mo kabudi modi ni man tan ngiri kundu ni man no ni man kiri ni man kumba tara ni man tara ngoro ni man kari ma de don wallahi maro jabedine maro jabedine sade mane ala mexane wallahi imaje ke atala tanya na sani para bangu ina ora rajali ala ya jamela la mexane
hello yeah nela miss call jelo no bala tran dun tala fa preda okay Gambia normal di bang fo okay okay now I can go a little bit into it. Yeah. Okay. 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 All right. Okay, no problem. Okay. Okay, no problem. Okay, bye. Mbadingol ala haketu nyanchol ala haketu ala jilo kuntutanum because na news la sodomen duntana which is very important wala mbedu na kacha kono wala nyama quickly mbadi ngambia ngolu mbadi ngambia ngol is very interesting. So akamta ko Adama Barrow right now maybe no solo ada ba eliminate na ba eliminate la place jata Adama Barrow yotile Adama Barrow tata true menna UDP men no Adama Barrow so akamta ko Adama Barrow bi ni solo ada bo fana ba fala na sa fano kullo kono moltalo na ba fala na fale lambadi mo draft constitution e ma reject dalil kan député lota Gambia kale ko this is why I voted no to the draft constitution amani be wuliya dangwa mani bolla it is pre-cooked program by them atata nata just wanna bar or stop lawyer Dabo from participating in the election na news men soro na science any man kan call tan wala nyindi ko Gambia Mansa Kunda a loyal contact in Angleterre through the Gambian embassy. Alila maning hakilo la jam. Gambian embassy member UK. Ye will contact way lawyer do contact in Angleterre a lawyer in Nottingham you can find called lawyer James. He's an immigration lawyer but he left a lawyer do contact Angleterre pour ye jiber ke na constitution la men kada 1997 constitution di section do be je me alon ko fo way lawyer da boy stop le from contesting in the next election because man lawyer soro no Gambia men sa ko ni tonya ni wala men so no ko 1997 constitution way lawyer usino da boy stop le from contesting from the elections so say memo na promote jang wala mu fo na constitution be Gambia ni na lawyer mon kuje ñoje dunia be mon kunyo je be loyal sur la dulari men ko be fen sur la no je fo mina fen dun la no je ba fo mina jina yala yusu la ba fo londo be sur la wala tarla wala londo men ko modo do so na dunia wala sa mem man keno ate bo bay fo skendi la no because loyal na lono tomorrow isa wuli ata ya ko tonya dino isa tonya tano ya dapal ya ko wuli ati ba Halifa Sada fa constitution ko no jiba man dulaji that can stop lawyer from contesting lawyer gam itala Anthony General ajibela maje the fake lawyers in the Gambia wo Amadou Diallo na bonyol yol be dundi wol man dulaje so say kata international lawyer leta pour kana jibero kana 1997 constitution la atam be Angleterre maybe albe ben lawyer James is an immigration lawyer ala officer be in Nottingham le but this lawyer James will be working with lawyer dol in Angleterre Gambia masakunda parta talo do ko nyinale. But according to information, I think this lawyer is not ready to go into it. So 1997 constitution kono ba mandi ngol ka fmena ko nibe jam fa kala wala be jaw ya kala ay kanyang because tomorrow kana backfire fon la kan so ala jele ya jame o constitution ota amen nyame a be tapale ya nyame san blado fi ya waylo da bol fon febo bil yak je ko ni mu public servant. And the office of the vice presidency and in the office of the president and in ministerial thing, among public servants. And in Lami Alongo, if you were a convicted criminal, lawyer was not a convicted criminal. So so as long as lawyer doesn't participate in the election, they are okay. And I talk for more baro boindila, well if it's a lawyer baro boindi. So Baro can go to this extent, but again, not only Baro. Alkali konte be kafo kono. Membe lo adabu niyo tala debo kelale. So na constitution of 1997, wala na lo adabu ko Baro. If you want, let's go by the 1997 constitution. Nyaje lo adabu lo kale ko kukli wal sa balino from contesting. Wala mung saya. Wala kurang. Wala ni UDP ngol ko mala fala and the last one of UDP ngol lo ada banaka mala fala will go for a hunger strike lo ada banaka to lola by force mbalondi la lo ada banabe sasa na be lari ngal man tankala mba sikala from his sick bed and make him to contest the election. Gambia dipito nyana kanyale while the dipito is in prison. Gambia dipito nyana kanyale while the dipito is sick and he's on his sick bed at the Royal Victoria Hospital. Monday Junior. Back in the days, Monday Junior akola ma dakalo banjun central anu. Asasa de la belari ngala lara waka. So mbadi ngol mbitaka chakano straight. Nal tentu nal jay. Atre membe mfeja at this moment, mba flala ko la baraka bage. Lala Kanyi. UDP UK la Lala Kanyi, Jarai Sane la Lala Kanyi. Fatu Sani na Lala Kari is with us. Mbafla, thank you so much, comrade Lala Kanyi. Mbeten to Lambe Jaila. Mfongola Jara Isane, as usual, Jara is my Jara. Thank you for your support, sister. I love you. You know that. Jiki Sane Nyancho Muso, Mbefran to Lambe Jaila, member Sweden. Mati F Sanya Farambe Sweden, Nembal to Lambar Jaila. Aisa Ainur, Sirifu Muso, member Spain, Batin to Lambar Jaila. Thank you for the support. Mbarindingo Binta Sisa, all the way in the Gambia. And in Barin Dingo de Jacafame, Apsa Obe in the United Kingdom. Na Jambar Musol men benye New York City in the Big Apple. Men come to go Aisa Tubayo, Salima Signol, Jenaba Masignol, Yasin Jamenyol, Ajaratu Mama Maronyol, and so on, baby ten to Lembe Jaila. mba folo ya barka bake ab sane kundanko afana be New York Usman Manjang nala muso Mariama Manjang Jabang wala Mariama Jabang Manjang mbe tentula mbe jala mba folo ya barka bake na foot soldiers on the ground in the Gambia men kam tako Sibo Bajo Maimuna Saji Sisenyol Sibo Jankenyol ani men kam tako Ndey Fatima Jamenyol ani ñi mol men kam tako Madina Din Njay Zainab Ganin Tuti Sar ñol Hadi Njay ñol Seku Kamara ñol mbebe tentula mbe jala ala barka bake all the members men be UDP ladies corner UDP women's lunch UDP men's corner UDP kankelin kafoni UDP kunkujang keyata mbe be tentula mbe jala mbafla ya barka baka ani UDP kafu be Gambia mi alan ko UDP Masakunda UDP Fasa ani Gambia kendo bole kelo ko kam mbal tentula mbal jayla mbena chairman bal be kontona taptasol be men be Europe and in the Americas mbafle ko ya barka bake and thank you for their leadership and dedication to nation building na iron lady sol Aminata Ba Kanye Madam Kanye we love you sister mbe tentula mbe jayla jabo ja membe gas chapter Fatu Sila Sise for membe gas chapter ani men kamta ko aji yaay Zeina Khadi yaay Maymuna Njay Juuf ñogo bay yaay Halima mbar musikendo Aishatu Dawa Gunjurun ko ani mole men kamta ko Princess Bintu Bama ani men kamta ko Aji Binta Dafe also in the Gambia Sister Aida Kums brother Bakari Marong Bakseka mbita musol awa aning Adama Jame in Houston, Texas. Dobali Sonko in the UK. Sajo Adams Jame also in the UK. Aning Madam Jere Kinte Jamayalong Khadijatu Kinte Laube Germany. In Mumbitam la Demenanko, I will never forget them. Inshallah. Mbeten tula mbejaila. Mbemol kontena men kamtako Zainab Ganin. Our Iron Lady, mashallah. We love you, sister. Thank you for your support and thank you for your dedication to nation building. Sister Aida Ture, we love you. Thank you. For the Lee Mbafle Baraka Bake. Ntoma sana Sise, sana Yafanyol, sana Tarwale membe Ukraine, sana Jobnyol, mbe be tentula mbe jaila. Bakari Njai Mbafle fana Baraka Bake. Ani men kam toko na Honorable National Assembly member for Upper Fuladu, West Menkata, sana Jawrat Mfanga to Malamoti, mashallah. Sanal Bukaba, mba tentula mba jaila. We love you. And remember, and always go to bed with this at the back of your mind that you are a reference to a lot of young ones. Honorable Sana Jawara Yalo Imalon Safoye. You are a reference to a lot. And you have a support across UDP and Olembam for UDP Tanale Muitaba. Ebe Tonya Menka, Nikalo Tonya Me, Wala Sa Moli Kanu. It has nothing to do with politics. More left just because of Ibelo in Tonya Menka. Ibe Dipito Lekola Dipito Meni Alonko Najoko UDP Nkoli Yakanu, APRC Nkoli Yakanu. Independent ye kanu, the neutral ones ye kanu. Any NPP mol bijele meni ye kanu because of Vilon Tonya Menka. So Tonya Belabana. Alma Ale continue ke kanta itanka Jawol Makila Horomoto. Honorable Sana Jawra, we salute you. Be mol fanon konton na jamen kam tako Jere Samba Sambo Jare mbafle ni mbara pake. Be mol konton na jamen kam tako brother Seku Sise ani men kam tako Bakseka ani men kam to ko Idrissa Sanya Rahman Jane mfangala kanunte love Lone Fai ani brother Omar Baro Princess Bintu Bama once again thank you Kadi SCC ani mbaru musukendo do fana bijaka fame ko Kadi Sane membe Sweden ani na brother Thomas Numo Kante brother Bless Kampaware ani gunjurun ko sister Aissatou Dabo ndoma bijang Fams Gasama ani brother Sheikh Omar Baro mbe fanan tentula mbe jala mbafala barka bake Emel Jabi mbe tentula mbe jala barka bake ani mon men kam tako Ibrahima Ala Drame obe Gambia brother Abdou Kamara ani na lovely sister Bineto Nderi Mbay Adams Bineto S Mbay Yama Bojang Fatima S Ndawnyol Binta Damfa Sima Mbizu thank you so much. Yes, I think that's a good question. Mbizu how comes he wasn't challenged when he was appointed as vice president? That's a very good question. They should answer that question. Mbarinu Absaba, once again, thank you. momo yalan koy me to mo jam dron mejele wala tol beta falono bawo time bi kanne mbal tentula mbal jayla men be YouTube mbal tentula mbal jayla men mina nyim programme wala moy la later on mbal tentula mbal jayla mbe mbaram su kendol fanam konto min kada adama nin awa konte wol be Seattle Washington awa konte do fanam be jamu anoda awa kontel di o fanam be bakaw mba fanam tentula mbal jayla mbe mo tentula mbal jayla ka fu me ko Fatu Sedili wala Fatu koma Sedikan nyum mbaram su kendol di Sedat Bora mba fale fana baraka bake Lamin Dabo mbe fanam tentula mbal jayla Alex Sonko ani men kam to ko Fatu Jame watching from Sweden. Fatu Jame is watching all the way from Sweden. Thank you, sister. Awasila Bafale fana baraka bake. Sana Yafa Hadi Chati Sire Jite in Ukraine. Brother Soriba Dabo. Numukunda Dabo Junior. Yaya Dabo. Thank you for your time. Ibrahim J. Jawara in Maryland. Ania Amusma Fanta Dabo Jawara wala Fanta Jawara Dabo. Mbajin be tentule mbe ya Real Silla Ibrahima Sane Fatumata Jase Bas Juf Nyoga Baye Yay Halima mba fala be ko la baraka bake brother Musa Touré member France brother Yusufa Jadema member Italy and brother Musa Marena of UDP Dubai chapter Obon Banin aka Saji Siseho and brother Jula Sanka wala Sanka Jula Jenaba Jalo ani Jenaba Nyabali mbalbe tentula mbajala Sukay Job, thank you for your time ani Alaji Pako mum fon dingolti mbena kiankol be kontona Sadam Sanyam Alaji Pako Alhaji Fodali Jarju ba Sahel Samate ñol Nyima Kanyi ñol Emel Dabo ñol bebe kontona mom yal ko kiankol muyti ndingol muyti wala imama dingol muy assalamu alaikum badingol atel badin jiber lalu atel badin lamor lalu anatel me ko atel mina nyin kacala moyla mbafla ko welcome to the political discussion show kamen so dale jang on UDP TV and Media bi talato September 29 2020 ndelem ko den Allah broda sana jaju ndel natale jang ko denke membe nyama simo wala na broda di ke kendo mbadi ngambien kolu maja sanyang yes churayo be janne sera dima be janne but at the end of the day abe dawda don kayro ka taraje in fact churay ko to finditale membe fenkale bidu ko ni wadol kono Fatou Joma Camara mbe Seattle kewol be kumandile ta churayo sang ya samanan sokono musol ya mala wala famol ya mala ay lete sol sotole mednata do be je ka fay ngata saf nya dango jabe do yari ne bari abe sutiare nyamen churaay be garawde wala nyam. In fact, I have it right here with me. Aleni kabo jela ali adango jela be do yari nyamen ten abe sutiare nyamen ten amam fensi de bal kessa fulay bo da mala landila. Just make sure that you put your alarm if you are putting it on. Trust me. Surahada, you are in Seattle and your wife shouldn't go there to get this churai. Go there and get it at the right time. It's a very limited amount. I think she have only 15 bottles of this, 15 bottles. So I got this one and I've got one for another person. My sister, I wish I could send this to you, Jara, UK Jam Fatal. But I wish I could mail this to you. Itening Mbara Musekendo Aisha Ainur, also in Spain. I wish I could send this to you guys. Trust me. I've been trying this for the past 3 days. Bilindi Masa and Santa Mankana Mala. Nimbella and Kajana season. Alia Keso Damajel. Mashallah. So Musukana Taje, Malafi Musijalaje, Kewoleta Churaro Salena Musol Yamala. It's called Ngata Saf. Naltara Far John Malabiro Alaninka Chura make a Gata Saf. She know exactly what I'm talking about. So it's all about Sarah Dima. Jamani na nyau, nyuktada swingana na bandam, nyunelaw. Mbadi Gambia nkolo. Sutu atleme Gambia. Yes. I don't know, someone is telling me that I like Churai. Tell me who hates Churai. Just mention one person who hates Churai. Sarah Dima. Come on, man. Let's be realistic here. Musibebul musitebul chura no mala bon ko haklo fon ka tenko ini ko sewole. Ni mo muso de faran kebebu ketebul chura yo mala. Ini ko sewole haklo ko tenkunne. So be mu kayrole di. So mbadi ngolu nyanta kacha kuma sala audio dole la jam. Badal haketu dan mbo hedo play la nyanta mo la on the line. So yes, Sister Aminata, I'm calling you. Yes, you want to be on live, huh? No. Huh. Oh. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. 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 Let me go into let me go into it. Nine la bag here for drum. Then the moment in body I'm open already. You come. It's a call. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Alhaketu wala mbadi wala. Mbadi wala. Danim beduna kacha kono quickly. Alin joined on UDP TV and media under the leadership of our brother Fode Jawla. Ndo kunyol be tola men kam dako sister Jara Isane nyol, sister Hali Demba nyol, Lamin Samote nyol, Soti Jambe nyol, Bayo Sonko nyol, Jara Fayinka nyol. Mashallah. Na kebal tola men kam dako senior man Musa Jamme, anim barista Joyce Goswell. Nana comrade wish happy birthday la men alon ko nyawato kono ibela birthday celebrate kan dolita celebrate bila. Baon ka fale UDP is one big family, is touch one touch all. UDP fana nyan nyola fana nyo celebrate nyine menta kala muta wala na nata life menta be keri ndala patio moldi fana nyo promote andum alkalo na albukalo aliamu almamoy na opponents all down there, they are not our enemies but our political opponents down there ida malka fu nyoyele faka finting kamoy. So let's be proud of ourselves, UDPians. Let's be proud of ourselves, the yellow cap. Ida malka fu nyoyele dolbe denak they confess to us. Eko UDP call no matter what. Mo bukela kelo ke ko fole. Eko UDP call kanema. Sakese tonye. Eka fole. Eko UDP call den saf kom kani bulen togn bulen lal. And you can admit local UDP controls the social media. Be it the Facebook, be it Twitter, be it WhatsApp groups. You can follow it. And you can confess it. Don't confess it. So Kamala tell UDP call. This is why I always feel happy and it is always an honor to me. For me, but I try to make sure that UDP call nimena bab de be keri na celebrate ba wala mkudi mbese men celebrate no sai ana bele mkudi me alanko mol ka content ba ke na lungo sita na wululungol o dalen join kam mol celebrate bi men alanko na comrade solemnity na college solemnity and they are part of the yellow camp do e ka faye Mamadou Bilo Kurbali is the chairman of the UDP diaspora URR ni wala UDP URR diaspora kafo atele mun chairman oti and mashallah bila jonta patioto desut ganaw ala simfa nyala be kekanne men wajibu yatama as a member of the party aba ke kane pour ka make sure ko UDP party fasa nyama to nyaay sabati nata election la in 2021 na election ñu win. So Mamadou Bilo Kurbali ibem fe wala be dawoda mbafle happy birthday to you. Na comrade fana na call it jambar ba membe sir in France ikafa Ibrahima Tunkara. Ibrahima Tunkara is also a comrade, a member of the party. Amanke moti fana mentuta koma. But abe dawoda is always in the forefront. Ibrahima Tunkara nala kodo manta damen ajato katara jere. Na ajato mantara damen ala kila ka fita jere. Nyinimu moliti meni yalongo al tema kon moela on social media kontel ma kon be siari nyame. But these are the people meni yalongo behind the scene. They are pushing the party, especially from the diaspora down to the ground. So Ibrahima Tunkara ni fana be dawoda mbafale happy birthday to you. Mbeduwale sima ya bala jade kenda ni harje frimba mbeduwala almela do kol be kana ye kensendi yesi fo yatino domo idingol ni mamadungol andi nyonga generation that is coming after you. Also na musu jambaro do fana beje ni wadro ko na fana bala birthday celebrate kan, but I was not live the day that she was celebrating her birthday. She's a colleague also me alonko babambandi mbake duma, and she's a member of the UDP ladies corner jamaka fa Jola Queen bara toto nyamu Aisha Kujabi lady. Aisha Kujabi aka Jola Queen, wherever you might be, we are saying happy birthday to you. Mbedwale sima ya bala jade kende ani harje frimba ala ni kebula nyol bulu yesi fo ali yalla dimbal tino domo. So ali enjoy nanyi mol wish wonderful happy birthday la. Happy birthday to you Aisha Kujabi aka Jola Queen. Happy birthday to you brother Ibrahima Tunkara. Happy birthday to you Mamadou Bilo Kurbali. Happy birthday to you guys, the comrades. Mbedwala temu sabolbe sima ya bala jade kende ani harje frimba alhamu kol mementi ala woke wala mu UDP masakunda loya da wala president ya nata kol mementi alma ala timma alman tankala kataro ni setanol parce que men be kambending men be diari setanol kana wolto anin katarol ka dungolto. So alma ala be jarbi nyo kanol entel UDP ngol be dunia da woda. So once again happy birthday to you guys comrades. Aisha Kujabi aka Jola Queen, brother Ibrahima Tunkara ani mo men kam tako Mamadou B Kurbari. Mbadi ngolo quickly mbe bola woto drum bita topic kolto. Very interesting topics. Na mo soro line to jamel after dunda na quickly danim bida topic kolto. It looks like a line of it. I'm calling you, sis, but your line is saying okay, the birthday guy is here with us. It looks like Ibrahima Tunkara himself is here with us. Thank you, Ibrahima. We really appreciate your support, ila royalty. Ibem fejan suta tili anunkaji la faneka call kananja neka contribute topic also. I never knew that it's you, but again, thank you so much, Ibrahima Tunkara. Thank you. Najela bilunkunum. Madam ofanang kontandale. She was happy that people were with you on your day. So mbafanan tentula mbajela mbafaya. Thank you, Madam Tunkara. Thank you for stepping in. Nyaji birthday fang be celebrate atelem because na nyaku ya birthday to celebrate. Na mala finu celebrate la. So our ladies are the bosses in the house. That is if also they want to be the bosses. Okay, Nana, I don't really sort of on the line from Germany. Aminata Bakani, UDP gas chapter la Jata Muso, until UDP fang la Jata Muso, ba usenula Jambaro. We have here on the line from Germany. Aminata ibe live le molbe mo kane. Thank you and welcome for joining here.
Thank you very much, Sana. Pour your time odina janibe bulayela min topic kono abunya tamma baka baraka. Allah leadership to ala kabo yisafode jawla afuto malbe UDP TV and media. Ala baraka bake for giving me this opportunity. Okay, Sana, follow lafta mo yemuni to for jang Jola Queen mimo Aisa Kujabiti UDP lady on la Secretary General.
Okay.
Ko nyaming ate UDP ko nyama ay tolbele ke family ji dalia je nasa fero to man sa feri ba ke fan kabrai ba ke soto ko len dingo UDP aka mol ke family lati aka mol ke one big family ti aka bunyana ti mol tema Aisa mawulu no bari abama to mo Aminata leta kontom party Aisa yenka bamati and I respect I bunya Atina Nalia Korosi, Mukolin Dimole Bab. So most of the time, I have a lot of people in Yalongo, UDP Kanoleakin, some of them may know, but the respect they give me is just so amazing. Igafonia auntie. So sometimes more do I have it in jealous. So Alhamdulillah, will be UDP Kanolea Sab. I saw that but I am Punya Koroma and Tolin Nabe to Kolayare Kafoli, UDP Madika Patility. Nia Jepe Olaborilla, Atila Potobake, Baski Isa is a Jola. And Isa be UDP day one, and that cool. UDP to Tolin Nabe do Kola Malone, Asobe Atale, and that coming by long, I hormone by soto nindo ko nata UDP do ko ko ya fanyami akamata ko binbe diamo la molka wole je bari do be duma ko ja diama I think ya balala kata ko UDP is amazing.
Exactly.
Last time wala nyinti ko Aisa Kujabi aka Jola Queen on Facebook amu multiminto ko one of the heroes leng mi alon ko email. So to be dwala e bafala Aisa Kujabi very much. Manusi all of Twitter like Aisa for Montineka, UDP Ladies Corner, Komkamanma and opportunity Pubuga line Bini, UDP Ladies Corner, can you book a wide communicate Sana, more was a turfini, a wish happy birthday. So, opportunity be poor set entity ne lini de wax de UDP parti sociala dañ ko wara bay yow nek nga ko xamne ben firnde nga ko woné ne UDP nekul parti socié parce que yow jola pire nga dega nga laka bi fonka nga sa nakay ko de oye sa culture waye da nga jëm ci UDP ba jeex lo xamne ni mbiri la dafa melni ki ñun mi dewa ñu sun kaddu ñoo de gëna waye am nañu bari melni yow yo xamne ni ci liggéey UDP joté ak gëné ci seen alel gëné ci seen ñaxa Singapore ka parce que UDP ladies ko la fu nekk xam na ne seen liggéey moy dimbalé UDP dimbalé ñu Gambie jigéeni especially té mom moy secretary general bi moy bina project yi moy def nekk kon sana xam nga ne ko taxawayam ci biir UDP dafa am solo torop wow, so Aisa, you like
Aminata ba namira man din kol ka famelo ko nimo be kumo fala don kumo nimo mol ko man ka famelo ko nimo be kumo fala men sota because at the end of the day someone somewhere is listening to you and amani be la kumo ni sebenti yala because inte tonya Jola Queen na mandali but I can say that we were in the same group in 2016 Momo UDP action group long that messenger group she was there with us and then UDP Generation Talk Solar messenger group of in 2016 she was there with us. So there's a lot of group me along when it was tough back in the days me along fake account be sharing moja mama lafika findi she was there and we knew her so men sorota mobe alon abaraka bal so say they know
Abaraka Bake, ha, exactly. What Aisa Nyungla, happy birthday, many more return, Nyungla Nyanal, anything I'm young, I will so bedwale. Nimota Jeto, yet more dole fananto for me more Mr. Ibrahim Tunkarati. Meya Lonko, Fanamu UDP, Jakabaleti, and Yalong, Ning Ale Harije, any more Sifale do okay, why do you call him Aketa Pulet Bialoko? Inyataini dunia ya Asia anu Mr. Ibrahim Tunkara amu mosi faleti atafana mundi hawa ilondo sokole UDP la koto anda mandanguna safo malon history Sana, this man, Mansakunda Kaya long history in Africa.
Okay.
So Intermeta follows many years, 2016, 15, Kanafo B. But in Kunata, Ataka function Bondinata Mono Castle, especially na UDP Forum Mimbi, Dobi Jelemi. Kafo me UDP sisters diaspora saying ala diamo fa talata de ban nin ko keda akanala ya fansu audio de la mi aka example le di ni to fa man history parang dunia ko atama nyame ni iplana tun kalala audio la moy aketa nyaaw jaay se fen tom bonje mi yalon ko abe na fala so kam lafta min fala ja wala nyindi ko Africa la Mansakunda Panyal akawole jibe ko keta banko kan ataka ya analyze in his own ways mi yalon ko hani data history also in Africa ikawole taraje to last time fala ya nyindi ko ikana kara anan afana mo afansu jaka baleti at the same time hirole ite bole karanta on back ala audio bukanda so woto mba tentla ma jaila aka wofu dido ke mi yalon ko tol dido mi yalon ko na kala man jafa bake asalon ko an kala moyle andala ku aka message min anati kana faso ko jele
exactly yeah akada moldi mi yalon ko yeah go ahead yeah
because in the alliance for the that many times France la program to alalunya ngajele ngasere ale fana so mbaten to lamba is like many more returns because UDP gas chapter this time around media UDP gas chapter to ya belela sana kabringa ko kabunya fay ko lafta kela chief guest of honor sana guess what akonye ko ngatale akonye he calls akankili flakola akonye mita damata mayente kili ibe dawo dambine dan kulela sako ko UDP
ombunya
so akabunta ko galos mtenya la show mtenya nyina lala nga telefono landi nga ankumbota because nga jele ko nyembunyale aye horomale aye landi lato I was so happy wo kola le nata ka mol call killing lafta min fala ja wala nyinti ko kabri nga call doro ate kunya yele nye aya so any other person me ya ko nga call ka bunya diala everything was okay. Another delegation of Bota, Anata, Germany, Ayamutamfe. So in Safoko, Ibrahim is in France, but Abe UDP gas chaptale. Lavamo, Apunga Dundin, the forum of Conan.
I think it about Talafula. I mean, I Talong. I think Ibrahim is everywhere because even on UDP TV and media for now, Naman call Kenan Kadiam on a live program also, and then whatever we post on our page. He's there contributing and commenting. So we seen him everywhere.
Exactly. Pour give la yalo akumaya kana pour kanyin mo si fali bonding kana but funding ko keta. Like you said, UDP hani mini yalo ko na oponenen leng sana is the truth. Inyaka bon felen kanyo fenke yan because be it one dobe jibera among Mr. Ibrahim Tunkara long maybe from here about type la yalo Ibrahim Tunkara and I datika nomadrong ngamu ko asa abalo na ko nyimmanke dia amuken samoti aminata baka nyeni fo Ibrahim Tunkara is like that we do duala is timaya ba ani jati kande amba fly keep it up ala nafulo UDP jasai ko belela aso mba tentula mba jaila mbe duala simaya pala ani jati kende adabe participation of minna UDP gas chapter sana na kura hama kuja ina ngara sakana ay moy ma ko pakele dafa fonka UDP gas chapter so mba tentula wokan ma jaila wokan last but not the least MD Kurwari wallahi MD Kurwari faramba fly happy birthday kabidana ta UDP ay kata kujamal leke so momo yalon ko ika fo nyami UDP waratale because means I know UDP doing man jutu mola momo e birthday so don't say fit the but do be what will pass soko so mbedu wala UDP do be mini anko UDP birthday so ma kalamuda ba fola mo be happy birthday wala mobe tentu lambe mobe jaila sanatu kana la baraka baka ali time min dinna because do be alla program bukala moy so man dani be do ko la that's the time an ka benefitato so baraka baka
thank you
be kontana ala baraka
thank you Amina damba fele fana baraka mashallah ya badi insi yela mol long andi kala mol fasa Nadia defana you could just say happy birthday to them on Facebook ya dan wala yesije but we love you for one thing wala mu da ngay dewlo njugal fu njugal joge all the time so ajam se ka lol la wax UDP ko na len dewlo njugal fu njugal wara neka so at the end of the day we really appreciate that about you Aminata Ba thank you all right baraka wala muna jata musoti na Iron Lady Aminata Ba kanyi of UDP gas chapter molo mati fana me alon ko abuka nyina kununna no longa tole anu amanyina la kunum molla abuka kunum molta ke fay ka bi molta o baro jiko so najele anytime momo yalla ko ku kendo ke wala ka ku kendo ke surtout UDP akala fla ka fintina ke appreciate so we really appreciate that about her too be atintula mbay jayla nambar muso do France do line to janne ka fo me Fatou Silla Cissé I know it's an unexpected call Fatou Silla Cissé are you okay to talk
sana nyadi
me jandram even life lo mo be mo kan bi najila lecture man bala babde be caring so we won't do justice if we don't call people like you menkata Mamadou Bilo Kurbaleti UDP you are our diaspora chapter ni
tonyalo woti embi Kurballe abaraka bake ya onko man ntembulo mutare nembes
yes Fatou yeah go ahead mbemo kana say
medwala baka sima bani njada ken dal sanja majama man stalla bulal may talan nabe ken dola
amin
mba fala moli ko mbulo mutare mbake bar bi mun na kon tallo mbate na president bara badelo biti min keta mbiti so mi jama be dal wala mo be su duwaye si jani jada ken dal ko sabakata ku bale ke kayuara ara konola ngalo dulaje bake surtout yudi arola kata ya fannin ke jama sawundi nan ka sama na UDP wato ngaso to UDP kon la o katan de tan ku bati andu ngaso yu arara kon la katan kon tan ku bati almanyon siala yu arara kono
amin
embi avole ko alama jama italela nan sima ya kono era dimbala si kayro kono la mbulo mutade mbaka barin telefon yante non ko linke mantar al folo kam fami ko mantar yambe sawun kan ne bunkuto lo kono bi mu me mantar han online fa
nal no ko nemo ne la abaraga barun kontanta fana ni sawarta go ahead
memo na tresta ko vitu mbedwale bake alama mbe sawo kelanye mbe hamere menna na Gambia banko kan alama awo kelanye denta UDP menna mbe kato menna ala kana kenye kensonti alama sawo kelanye 2021 ngam fansu man sakunda sinde because nyabe la kata ko le kabri dunta UDP ko ni na menke jeto mashallah hayu arar ding be kontanta
abaraga
kulo mutare nyaawo nyande man kontanta ba
thank you
kan soto janto ando medwala na ko da kendo fananye si jamba ne jata kende ala be kafo fana mo be dal na Gambia be dal la duwala nyum fonnin ke ala ma nyon si ala yuara kono la ala ma nyon si ala Gambia banko ka ala ma nyon si ala UDP kono la sana baraka baake ran kumandi mbi ko lale ngajelo bi mbulo mutari nyaaw nyande mo bari ngajelo bi Facebook bi mon be ba fo ka happy birthday mo kendo mi fana
yes
mo kendo na do ko kele ngajel ko embi molta sabata buka jutu hadama din kilinga sana abente ko la wati ndi fa alinga sabari me fenne no kam fo janne mboso to woto nte ngajel ko embi molti me ngalo ko mo kendo la mati kaso UDP ko na kadanya harje balde me Gambia ding be dal la duwala UDP be dal la duwala mo kendo e andun UDP ala kan harje ni mo kende sifa dronnella ala man sawo kala nya dron so le dal no mo be ko na sin kafu duwala ka duam baran ki kendo e umna kilim bakili fatsi kema
baraka thank you so much
fatsi kema
baraka
bake si jani njade kendi ala
baraka bake fatsi la Cissé banding Cissé musuma thank you so much ifana mo dimi alanko you could say that maybe busy in wala say telephone phone ignore but this is the beauty about UDP ko katana parallel and they are always on a standby yewa mo call anytime be seen la safa I'm good to go thank you abaraka bake alma le fana njo
abaraka bake salela ko fana abaraka bake alma le jo
abaraka mbadingolu ali haketu time order mandin tata, but hey, it's about the UDP. So this is what we're supposed to do. Nimbemu once in a while. So ota sabala mandung kacha kon. So mbadingolu mbe kacha kumasala ni audio le jam. Let's nala mo ni audio le jam ni hakilo la.
Assalamu alaikum mbadin gambian ko birinjang han fo diaspora momo be la moy kan nte alkamba du fin ko nyamina kudan ko londi buntun ko sekuba sise wala nata alkan bi fana kana ka jabir ke kumala ka hakilintan do fanata ka kacandi membo ko dusano mbadiwlu bi september karo atili muang aninani on the 24th of September 2020 sankono arabol fanal kaf me safar bi aramisa lumbala bilama tili warawlati alkamadu fin ko nata kana futa jumama wala mu dusanoti dusano mbenna kumo folole dame bambo me ya fangala kilo min dusano wota 6 kilo tulaje dusano bambo men sita fangala kilo la ebe min ate 6 kilo tulaje dusano koni karambali ya mukubalti kori da mamela ko mani kamalom nyinti yale mani kama jula ya kijanne anin chal simbo yalla sper fayol beke bi ala tata ke ita kent nata ke deputy political advisor ti president la bunda koto man na feni mataram fe yande ndendi yankanka alta nyofe dusano ite aje constitution kono yakko katu yakuma fo ikoy kakkangala alaji sowlela bari mbe nyinin kala hani nyin draft constitution men
ala haketu ba dingolu connection problem ko dal to jam
ite bedda men hakilo ma yirwa dusano nko yaje da men buko ko do fo mole ba kati janne ba fala ko alay soka sonta wala o be saferi buko ko no le ba hanan la men dusano bambo men sita fangala kilo la ebe min ate 6 kilo tulaje dusano koni karambali ya mukubalti kori da mamela ko mani kamalom nyinti yale mani kama jula ya kijanne anin chal simbo yalla sper fayol beke bi ala tata ke ita kent nata ke deputy political advisor ti president la bunda koto man na feni mataram fe yande ndendi yankanka alta nyofe dusano ite aje constitution kono yakko katu yakuma la fo ikoy kakkangala alaji sowlela bari mbe nyinin kala hani nyin draft constitution men ya reject ya je safari mintole ko ke wude musumama di nyolla kumo fotaje ya je damen leftale je section nyin ya extract ya fonte lombali ya mukuleti ya long njube bang ni berol be nyo kunsen na damen 6 kilo kanata mabe je ba taccole be kumala abe telal dusano ete man karang nko ni karannal be nyo sosole be nyo sabale ete de dukare cheno bule dala ya zibban yede teku katu imalong imanalong ko imalong imajete be kuma fokar imamellong o man daraje ikoy kana o kanglete ka sapi ala isole kan pour ka foko ha musuni ke ninke se futu nole musuni musu se futu nole ala isobe wala support ka hani nyilwa bu ko kuto men ali bangato katu bamboya fangla kilo minjele bari meyati na yo kilo min mbe o fole ne dusano yaje ni man karani hakilo ka do ya bak ya ila miro ka tara deterine wati o wati surwal ka fo wala ko sahel ak sahalat def de hatrap te def de nahari ite be dame hakilo ma yirwa dusano nko yaje dame buko ko do fo mole bak soka son tawol o be safari mbuko ko no le ba hanal la men dia mutala ministre men fang dia mutala ko ako loi men fo ni loi buku kuto na menjije wolon keni musula futuo ay wala danteje bari ide ba fole fay ko ke wude musuma madi fo nyaadi lomu ibe fo amantara buko nyim fam ko ne sele be wonati la munela ide mera komen ko ilafta kangala sapila alay sola ni GDC ka fo ko ha wolle o ko wonati je wolle o ko support le ngo bambo me ya fang la kilo min wota 6 kilo tula je dusano mbe hakilo bulandira ku kilinela leftale eta lonnal nyini ka katuite malon government sponsored bill and private bill lukare nyini kabang ya foye obondite e nyoto katu imalo imanalo ko imalo andi man som fana ko imalo ijahili mabe siri kalambari mabe siri bari mome mani kama wa foke fayda bukana no nyamina kuda alkamba dufi mani kama men ka sumede mani kama men ka dila ibe chal symbol na dila ni nye jarol bi ndeysan ikana to bawo Allah taala la nyinin tala ifisiata do mandi nyinata dusano nko mbenyim fole ko kangme lafta la alay sola wallahi atolla la malomu adam barola sita janga ko abe luwa bu ko safele me alon ka be tarla jawan fa sanyi talulu monna nata bulo malala ako katun ko ate natale ay luwa men tara jang ate ekali luwa men fakata presidenti ako luwa kurulamu luwa jawolamu luwa la me alon ka manya tarla banko kan amanya na soto la dulato ay commissioner law ay jane commissioner law ay CRC constitutional review commission awofana law anin tiarasi ngamira laftan legacy le tula jang me alon ko abe menketa la sama nati jang mon sa fuko adam barole nyin nati bari biya e betinya jani commission le murukaji afatale je nyi CRC le murukaji o fana afatale ba mo fa ya la kilomi dusano ite hakilin tamma e fellom balima e jahilima ite ko e kana sile ko e kakkangala mollela dusano hebar karambali amu kuleti
wallahi
dusano ala isonene ma ofo ama fo ko nyande kala jalluwalti ngamra adam barota de jande atata Brussels meeting la ngaje journalist oli anyini ka tuwa bolla journalist oli anyini ka ni musu wude ke mamadi ngamra ya anyini ka akoma ke jam problem ha bira bota na wala sunkari ba kono molbe alabatola wati menna alabato be diari sunkari ba kono de sunkarola tilital labango junube kafar karo kono atila lajos wulte janne akoy tolbe campagne kelale foya je ko ni musuude ke mabadi ila ko e dum gambe jang gambe e songala katun ko ini sarto leta nyoy ngamra o fojan ila masakunda e mune foje ngamra ye dele tek ngo wato le mamma kande wulta atata ker fatu atata interview soteje fatu network ngamra fatu network ay interview soteje akoni o kala janga telebe kala mo foloti me alon ka be campagne kala against that ka bay jantito katu o man tarantolla na dino man songala na tari ko la fa man songala ndol mo long ida be wonati le nyaadile ya foko ala soko jimara ngol ko ala sokate ni jimara minto kuma soto bali fo ya ni mankare hakilo ko do yale ida hakilin tankumu ma ebe siring ifello mbali ma e jahili ma ebe siri iman ABCD ni 1 2 3 bonyoto kadi mankara mani kama wa folomu ani lesfer sawo kakachol fa yawale lo bina de fanje nyin ko ne to ko ibe landata mokela ida zip a sorong dusano ida sorong nganyina foye kabri muntuma ndal kamba du fin ko e dusano nsula te mala pour ne si television o nyati linga foye te mera ala so be te dankunna so buke pata ala so si te danku ngo malon ko tibe dabo fankot wote te dankunna GDC molati je me ya lon ko abe jabila ndala be jabila mbe jabila parce que minala nge jabi nge la karambaliya yitandi dunia bela nge la fellombaliya yitandi afanye constitution ko nge til talabang ha European Union la ila fenko lota jannet bar kabiri ya o challenge ro ki jang mamma kanda diamuta ngamira ila masakunda wultale ila masakunda kabiri European Union la ambassador diamuta jang atila lajos ila masakunda man fem fojede bari kabiring mamma kande ko ni mo musu wude ke mamadi ni wala ko data jang atala kala mo foloti ha kata modu sabal nyolu UDP la modu sabal nyolu kabiri wol diamuta la jang kata honorable Umar Cissé nyamina mfanga doma ngamela kabiri wol mol diamuta ko la jantito wato le la masakunda wulta kana ka sapi oppositional kan kawfo so albe jumala defend kan natural mantra European Union andal mantra defend kan fen na man kan la jibadati nko private bill aning government sponsored bill adam barol lafta legacy tula andu nyinkirate jamanole ñin luwa bu ko ngamara tel kaba safela jang jannat safew fankadati janna commission fankalo akaba londila ja ko sañital lulu mo bulote malala hey meyatina adam baro nala mole banyin to katu wo luwa bu ko kono fenna safeta je kayita ni mola ko janni be qualified le yelo yake president yad adam baro mo makamo soto aya lonna ko ate lola parce que o makamo tabulu atabula lo ko indi mol mamba wala sabu atata ko de ke duma ba mo murta fanga la 6 kilo min alo fo moli ala fo ko ba moy kilo la murta min alo fo moli yanni bita be dunna ba fala ko ala so nyolu ani jidi si la député wolu mo fula wala foyte amara nyim musuude ke mamadi natra be nyim bilo kono foyte amara khalifa salla ba faylale yes ay tambi foyte amara ko komen ko mankara wal mukaranna balete wal kasamala je wal mambije melbe fay pura tambi nko foyte la miraro to ninyin tambita foyte amara fen ko dol bi je meliaron ko ko wal man fen fort u dibete ke no wal dole fenk yo dol bondije ah tubabal kaf me omen ka falindiro ke o kuola ika tentenne yenyelang ni mun ko bo nyoto bar kabiri to le aja na tanda men ko ha butu ngal nga ke UDP nyawal lang matra UDP nyawal kanko kada to le government sponsored bill lo government le nyin nati anata muru ko ke government le fa dunta ko to price fail ana felta adam barola felio ale wala yidandi al kasenyo la al kakajo ta al kafara dol be len jama fara la jana alla don la bangal be wala yaro adam baro wi tawat men ale don xel ñin don la bangal be wala la say ni ku ya kumbo wala tutale je kadung adam baro be suwala dam fur la bangal be wala takande ha the last sticks of a dying horse bari be ñim fole karambali am ku balti e du sano mbala fate munete de ita tak diamu nola imam kuma soto be men fola nyindula nyi ngoy be ron la be nyoku 5 nyindula 6 kilo ede 6 kilo ma soto men fola imulu mere malam ni mam bidi kan ite ni 6 mam muki kan ite fellonna ite kenola dingi isabari dusano isabari ngo kun fil karambal jahilo la muyti ide iman karang ABCD ni 1 2 3 malon imalon de oto ni be ABCD fola da metede tumando bata sike bayi sini mi mara baro fana ita danta bayile ba mamre sini mi mara fang bonyot ay mawlo nan nyinin ka ndal kamba du finko du sano mbela firi men ngeni te face à face nga si nga nyatili nyola dunia be nyaay taranna television oto de dame me alon ko mberi mbango boyle kan walunde mol ba lon ko yar fan du sano hakil tenyina yara du sano nyin hakilo mandia yara du sano ala miro detetale yara du sano yara nyin den fenti du sano ida nyoki ida ba sote be men fole koy kana kangala ala solel ala soye munaf femente bu ko nyim fam ko de koy kaw ke propaganda rangli ay ni o fi fayta amerika diamu jahilolle nsi nyim foye jimara wol tal komat wol kunintale wala yalo ne membe keri ha ma fo kilin ti yene mbele yalo koy bela jibada bara anol fan kilin ibe fanje kan ne sainde oy so buke pata dusano dukara foye karita na study da ha adult literacy program ta educational la departmental to eta yenyinka ika kemintola at least ya domandin karang ha karambali ya mukubalti ha jahili ya mukubalti ha bar karambali ya lon kuti dusano e man karang nko katu 1 2 3 mu calculation oldi bari la abcd ite fanga ya londo ko hani e te malon sako b sako c dukare nge manene isabari ibire kitasi dusano ini badi malom alkama dufin ko londi buntun ko nyamina kudan ko e mani kama wa.
Yes, indeed. Ignorance is our biggest enemy. Thank you, Sister Fatu Jame. Ignorance is our biggest enemy. Bawin dusano kinon loto jako rombe Israel. The majority leader Samba Jalo wolota ko Kenya be South Africa. And so on. La party leader menkata baro fonti luwolo be New English word sol invent la. The Vice President Dr. Aisha Toure luwolo be new verses invent la in the Quran. We can go over and over. Ni mole ignorance ni komba kachala jang. And the biggest part of it is when we saw them celebrating the defeat of the draft constitution at the National Assembly. That's the biggest chunk of their ignorance. Be NPP nkolkalo saka musol. Ika tantam kosi. Iko muna celebrate because the draft constitution was rejected by the National Assembly. And in Biden Gambian call, the funny thing is that the Bitolmen Bear voted no to that national draft constitution. Wallahi mote konoje meant that through that draft constitution. Mote konoje may I read. Ila on camp wala kanyum fo mole ila on camp. Molbe kolone meni alako they cannot tolerate these people. They cannot stand them. They cannot sit down and see luolun tonyabi tinyaka. But they don't have a choice. Itala fanan ko ila baluo. They just come to this conclusion that the draft constitution of president of Febo. I president in first 5 years will include Tamol kono amandie. But the most important part of it what I mean to go draft constitution ila opponents of 70 ya nyame. Ita let target of mintu drangolem lawyer Usenu Dabo be bolano ballot box o bala nyame. Lawyer Usenu Dabo be disqualify la no nyame. Ba mandin kol ka fa menna ko ni be jawaya la jawaya kanyam. Ni be jamfa kolongo sinna kana jamfandi wala kana dinkandi bake because if be jolo na jere and I make sure that ni be jolo na je singol kana kati bulol kana kati. Wala kata nyimolla. 1997 constitution bile site fololama age limit ni bondi jeba bile age limit bondi je o tarta je o malo yara bo febo samba ama aji yam sekas febo samba ama lami nambundi ba febo ban samba o da chena no 1997 constitution abi senaring moli ya copy ya paste from badara say moli ya copy na paste and I don't want to even see a copy and paste of that anymore because it is already clear there. I meant for men nyanta disqualify pour que vice president and president mais disqualify ni pour que kati men nyanta sable te kala tol beji la senata. We don't want to even go back to that again. It lay alone from a bit. But the koba tapele ala nyame wala me febo sa en slow tela. I remember during the case of Yakumba Jaite, it was clearly stated in the constitution, it was clearly stated in the Local Government Act, and so on and so on. Me attend the molako, I like the constitution of me attend the molako, a nominated member cannot be sacked or dismissed by the president, even though the president will nominate Kasamba deputy Bungodo. But the moment president will nominate Kasamba deputy Bungodo, among some boss of the Pulka by or Pulka dismiss. Sakanama involve cook on a criminal activities. But the lawyer Jumalata Amadou Jallo, Melongo, about a graduate from our university Amamme, Yata Yajo Kodola, Yamoto Diala, Ainalo Gambia Kenya Bato, Dunia Be Nyatrimola, at a lawyer Amadou Jallo, Mansila, Musola Babu, Dimba Le Babu, family Le Babu, I like a woolly Afakafoko, na constitutional somebody president Lale. Player nominated member Nimbai. I sectional code na idulata double attandi karambalola. Attandi mola meni alongo ignorance. Be domo kan suta tili. Iko president ko yes nyeto nyala fo yeso mbosoro. But I remember na vice president, the former vice president, na party leader, lawyer Useno Dabo. I said nyanda ako ala last dia mo with baro bila bola office wala mnyindiko. Imon sombosoro. Constitutional mon somebody la. In anyhow, under any circumstances, fully nominated member by from National Assembly. I call it an diam laboti and in baro tema. And I meant for another law. I meant for another case. Today, Amadou Jallo, that so-called lawyer, Abe Mina Flamoli, a legacy le, but Gambiano, Malo, tomorrow Nkamku Wolale. Gambiano tomorrow Malo, Nkom Min Nakala. Amanka fentisa na jama no kono amanka fentisa na society kono anu Amadou Jallo ay dungu la so family la so bibe mi no fola bal badi ya ni fanku ya they will just put it under the carpet na tamba kola but imalon ko it will haunt Amadou Jallo la career as a lawyer, it will haunt him for the rest of his life. Abe findel na dulaldo abe labana international appointment so la dulaldo ayenda government appointment so la dulaldo e ba promote la ka fendi wolu la be seniala je Ali amira batambe du stupidal. Batambe do na kamenke. Batambe do na why resigned. Because Batambe do there are careers better than being the Attorney General and Minister of Justice in the Gambia. There are careers more important, better paid, better benefits than being an Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Batambe do why resigned. Because I don't know the more he's going with these people, the further he's going with them, ibala career mess up la ibala legacy tinyalal. Ning draft constitution be wol kol konole jane commission report of na bo kol konole ning gay and lesbian rights bo kol konole. No, I'm not talking about the current Attorney General and Minister of Justice. That's Dawda Jallo. There's another lawyer called Amadou Jallo. Yementanu yakumba jaitere case time ola. So that's different from the current Attorney General and Minister of Justice. The current Minister of Justice is Dawda Jallo, but that lawyer is Amadou Jallo. Thank you, George Caesar. Somebody in Gambian Kolu. Ignorance is our biggest enemy. But Gambia be nikomo ignorance, wala you are ignorance is killing you, wala you are ignorant, iko anene. Niko mo hypocrite, iko ya nene. Niko me psychopathy, iko ya nene. Gambian tala wala na kachafa ko kole amol bulu. Wana kachaka kole amol bulu Gambia because na fanga be kan ndirodi. Saka tonya ne dingo. The funny thing is that mbadingol. Mbitawo kachaka no later on. The draft constitution many yari jek kufula da malekam kufula yari jek wala kam. Follow. Ikonyin draft constitution e president Barola sombo talale. Ikonyin draft constitution e president Baro discriminately because ikala nyim force 5 years be kala tamoldi anabe kanyala kotenga be tamul kilna kala kotenga abantala and we left the president Baro marolo ke sanji tang lulu sanji mo ko ya jameni jawre menke Allahu akbar. Iko in draft constitution discriminate against the president because the president have to declare his assets ala wife and the assets will declare before they assume the office because president Baro sunya ron menka I court dal men tapale ya law I could dal men so the bantala bankol kan ala business personal so ya so mena because of abe president yamen occupy ka taf construction you sifale court dal men diala wol be yenta ka findile e malaf wol lay findi fulan jama wala munti lawyer Useno Dabo kundungo bolo noma. The draft constitution was defeated because they are targeting lawyer Useno Dabo. ayanta ka disqualify amanyina tara ballot box ka because lawyer Ousainou Darboe mi le probo wala sabu UDP ngol bembanna le fereng niyo lebe tulaje nkungo lebe kuntulaje ku killing wal be lawyer Darboe bali la kana presidential candidate ku killing wal be lawyer Darboe bali la plat ku ngoy tara ballot box bala wala msaya ano almaw jam falay ano lawyer Ousainou Darboe fanko ay dahale be UDP patiro janjana. But UDP will not go to the ballot in 2021 without Lawyer Darboe as our presidential candidate. Anu Lawyer Darboe falon ka eda hala retire la batata le ntel UDP ko mbita hunger strike le be ñoo kunu nale patel be burkala but Lawyer Darboe must be on the ballot box in 2021 and he have to be there and he should be there. Ngo anu Lawyer Darboe falon sa fay bilin sa moy ñi man ka da mala kuma county de Honorable Darboe ni mankan damala kuma kawonti de kana muta ko sanal be diamo la jande kana muta ko sanabe propaganda yalla jande wallahi billahi taala ni mankan damala diamo de ni mankan damala kuma kawonti UDP ngol ka kacale UDP ngol ka fole chapter sol ka kacale na ka fol ka kacale na WhatsApp group ka kacale you like it or not ela family sonde monsom you gonna be our presidential candidate in 2021 ni niyo be bala be baluri no doubt about that. So there's nothing like there's nothing like UDP there's nothing like you must be there first. You must be given what you deserve first. The credit must be given where it is due first. So men ka foko Lawyer Darboe nyante da hala pour na join UDP wani Lawyer Darboe bota UDP nyaton ka yala o tay mo lembe join na UDP ala fo wole wota yete fansum parti lo wole dula do nyini doy haynam de gele parti gap haina yetaje because they will never join the UDP not wala mi le reasonoti ntani buka nyo saba wala I always make it categorically clear to them that then we don't need them left mola nyawnya left voice la nyawnya if you are thinking that ko ni Lawyer Darboe ba sabule te joiner wala ni Lawyer Darboe le be joiner then go somewhere else because we don't need them. You will never come there. You will never come there. Momo ka foko aji yam seka volonté da hala wata neka party deputy party leader kon yo demal benen party parce que do fa ñew because aji yam seka will continue to be our deputy leader. Lawyer Ousainou Darboe will continue to be our leader. Aji Yamundo Yabo will continue to be our national president and so on and so on. Nyin kebal tebata la 15 ita fala 15 ita bute la 15 ikomote na 15 anun kujama alkana ron nafika ya ka foko a change of leadership will give UDP another 100,000 votes. Or before our 100,000 votes lale. Kole kaira. But at the end of the day, abe nafika ya, abe hasidi ya, abe jawe, abe konante ya. Mandela fought for ANC and South Africa and South Africans for 27 years. And atata jail 27 years. I find it in jail. Abe finda in jail wate mena. Mandela was older than Lawyer Ousainou Darboe. Mandela pluka tama fanga kole ya bulunum. But South African solko nalendolo njugal fum wara them. They voted for him. They put him in office. And ataka moti men wasata. One time akombadila the younger generation. And this is what Lawyer Ousainou Darboe will do. This is what Lawyer Ousainou Darboe will do. For our father. Come on, man. And the funny thing is that men mantara UDP, well can jakal. Men be outside the UDP are the one who are always asking this question. They are the one who are always talking about this point, change of leadership within UDP. Nana journalist na fikol fanansodo. Very unprofessional journalists all. Many uncle they don't even know the ethics of conduct within the this profession called journalism. They will always be asking this stupid question all the time. They will never ask Halifa Sallah about change of leadership in Doi. They will never ask Halifa Sallah about change of leadership in Doi. Halifa Sallah and Sidia Jada have been dominating the forefront within the party of Doi for how many years? They will never ask Hamad Ba the change of leadership within NRP. NRP ni UDP la lota nyola. San kilimo kono. Itelem sanji kilimoti. Nisi ada nyoti beshala nyoti karoleti. Bili NRP lota nisi intema. Hamad Ba da malam nyadon kodi de. They have never asked about it. Hamad Ba election je le conduct lawyer da bulota election on beto Hamad Ba lota wotole in fact there is an election melen ko UDP a boycott le but Hamad Ba mo boycott lawyer lo lota election on beto Hamad Ba nyina lo election on beto ni lawyer da lose to election on beto what Hamad Ba from lose to election on beto why they never ask a change of leadership within the NRP bantel UDP ko do tomorrow the left mum fan jawoti way because ni modo le yente jabi le menna o jabi daw nyanta tara laari na itara package ri nga yetade block kono the moment be daye la dani ba fitande yete jabi this is why they will never interview me mbadi ngambe ngol APRC patio bilalo na jimala kata nyaton ko yadi ya jamme fa boyta fa tata exile did they ever ask ya jamme about a change of leadership within the party? And then Nafika killing wala na talom fananko. Lawyer that will lose the election when Bela in the Gambia. Those elections were never held. Those elections were never held in a conducive environment. Those elections were never free and fair. The footballing field was never level. And Italy alonko electional me alonko ya jame ka kanya me kanye. Italy alonko UDP electional kanyele la jame ya bushibulu. UDP electional kanyele ya jame ya taplaya. Na sojaro ji ala na bungo konole sojaro me alanko was an NIA officer for 17 years at the Kanilai at the State House ako nyoko dulado beje eka dabola resource soltado yadi fenkela jamela e jamela resource solta yadi dabola places like Bakau, places like Central Badibu, places like Brikama, places like Combo North. Yeah, Jamel have never won those constituencies. Eka Jamela resource solta yodi dabola, ya dabola resource di Jamela, just to make the votes tally, just to make the number of votes tally with the number of registered voters or the number of people that voted. According to Mustafa Karayol, the then chairman of the IEC, ala resource will be declared from State House, but in camera be sitting al official. Akonye election on now fighter, dani ba ballot box fon sikala ke samba dulal to count dame akonya kasunya no already. And now you are here telling us that Lord, I have contested several elections among Kanye. UDP yanta nyatan ko dol sorla. When iteni alatala manso tema yalla nako, o election were never free and fair. Iteni alatala manso tema yalla nako, o election ya jame ke sunyane. Mane fati hejut fi way. Can the foot fee? Let them give us a break. Ali bule diam, ali bule para, ali bule diam ko jobol ni bada de bede lale. They make a damn fools. Gambians are not fools. Gambian no patient so de. Gambian no patient so de bakel. Nina kuobe Gambian no patient so de. Gambian no ka bolo kanta. Gambian no mamuna promote don. Dani be akla ka ledle. Dani be akla ka tinyaro keda. Gambian no mamuna promote don kalolo tomorrow for masi boy kan kanafa be damage control kala. But Gambian no patient so de bakel. That will take me to my number one topic, Menkeda. Is Gamco track owned by Vice President Aïssatou Touré? Allahu Akbar. Mbadu unselta kibaro men kan bi. Aïssatou Touré manya mene Gambia. Hey, Gambia no pese no sotole. Gambia no pese no sotole. Gambia no kami abolo kandale. The current Vice President of the Gambia, Dr. Aïssatou Touré, abe manya mene Gambia ka Gambia di wolta ke bun hatal. Anyon Gambenol, o mo kilon kanalo kurenge akaka alkon soro le court aba fra mo rambi sindi helman jana aba fa mo le kumfa ya kumfun jana malaka bena fanfa o Dr. Aïssatou Touré kilimo wala ko lo akaka Gamben diaspora no doya ka Gamben be diaspora be kam ko le leji manka fente fa ba feño o Dr. Aïssatou Touré kilimo wala ko lo aka Gambe funding ko doya ko kuyata man pade do ko wala e man sobeya but that the same Dr. Aïssatou Touré be duma abe corruption o keka abe mabe kan kudo mealonko na constitution ya condemnle abe mabe ba kan kudo ko mealonko tapale yalamu akana lo ko nga alquran le code moli aba fulamo le rambi sindi helman so on and so on hadama dingo ka kanyon hadama dingo le nene amra ala fana nene le Mbadi Gambian Kolo, before I go into this topic, Medaniro Kelejam na journalist la min be Gambia. Many alonko they are registered journalists. Many alonko they are recognized journalists in the Gambia. Yake alinin kilai. Bira do kol kanyama. Ntalmanka professional tide. Ntalman important, ntalmanka journalist ol fongati. Mafoko yante menkela mbole foke. Mafoko ntele mem fo yewoke. Bal kibaru be mun kibaru leti. Akibari ding, akibari ba, kibaru be mun kibaru leti. Akabo platform ol kan, akabo newspaper to, akabo radio to, kibaru be mun kibaru leti. Na Gambia journalist me on the ground. Ne kibaru moy. Ye wuli yela investigation ol ke. Ye doko ke Gambia ol toye. Ye Gambia ol makoy. Ye Gambia ol kalamuta ni kola men nyanta lonna. Mbena journalists will come on the ground there. Let them stop this fankuya. Fa fisanim fa kakuya. Let them stop talking about Gambia first when they are after their interest, their profits, when they are after sponsors. We are not fools. Turn the foot fee. Nyep hamnen, what's going on the ground? It's all about sponsorship. It's all about pockets. We don't want to call anyone a name here. We are not pointing fingers at anyone here. But we are telling them that we are not fools. Ika program men conduct anika kujamal men samana, they are not important. They should go after certain information. So many other information men yalonko government citizen la life bejele abe tinyakang abe mantorakang sutatili on a daily basis. Gambia have become little China now. China shall be Gambia dungul enslave kang. China shall be Gambia dungul mantorakang. China shall be Gambia takang. Gradually. No journalist jimali nata investigation okay about a story la aina abondi ni tata URR dungul mi alon ko be do ko la with this Chinese company mel be ni sila do ko ke kanje e be enslave kan sutatili bal because of fuarian koleal be dealing wo kan nan ko do be dawlo men so le men sambala sok na tele dimbal balundi o mana kanya na balkono na local fisherman sol men yalon ko ke balu wo do ko la ikela da ndawlo bondi wolto na local fisherman na bade mala ibukata no bade mo la sai ni dara bade mo forne ka fitano ibuka fitano dula dolte se nyosoro no dame because Chinese will be harass kam bal kono Chinese will in a bar control kibaro fanan fila findita about the vice president, the number 2 person in the Gambia, the person who's occupying the number 2 or the second most important office in the Gambia, involved in corruption. Not only involved in corruption, but involved in games. Games all mialonko. Abe Gambia dingol. Threaten kam. Abe bully la. Abe doya la. Abe attack la. Ay journalist so fan threaten. No kibaro be kono jande. For publishing a story about Gam contract. Ay lawyer later osebe ta ki journalist so ka fami ko Suleiman Wen. Ka threaten. Please stay out of Gam contract le isula. Ni vice president mo be kele. Be account number bondila wala be bank account bondila men yalonko vice president is a signatory to that account me yalonko Gam contract account lem ana account be mintole Eco Bank say ndale man karande na lon no mam jam fa bake bal ku fula ko tam majane mbe journalist ko mo men kam ko Lamin Njai, you are everywhere al fintale di glal bondi Gambenole fa ma lef la kala target ko ko pa modou boyan target nyamamba o fokal be silar ne be pa modou bojan target la lefta pa modou bojan falal so manala al mala fi nal fala no ba Omar Wali of Fatu Network, we know you guys are doing good, but there is a lot to be done. It's not all about bringing people on your platform, interviewing them. It's not about rating. It's not about viewership. It's about kibaru al kamen fintin di moli ane men nyanta ka fintin moli. We are calling on Lamin Kante of iAfrica. It's not about covering only or doing coverage at the National Assembly. It's not only about having programs on your platform, interviewing or debates. Al-Kibarol Finti men necessary. Al-Kibarol Finti that will hold our politicians accountable. Haruna Drame of Paradise TV, it's not about organizing debate between politicians. It should not only be about having debates on your platforms, investigation journalism or alake. Al-Kol investigate men necessary Gambia left men nola. Surtout men yalo Gambia do le life la mantora kan Gambia. Corrupt practices me yalo be keka. The corrupt pre-finance contracts me yalo be award kan ike the company me yalo is controlled by foreigners. Company me yalo they are not working for the betterment of the government but their pockets, their profits. Mbe journalist or commander men be waiting care fatu. Al wuli ala investigation olke. business man men ala ko ben minister so kan kodala bagasol la free telephone la free laptop sol la wala ba sabla o minister no politician no mantre do ko ke kanyama alo story investigate. We are not telling you that believe what we are saying here. We are not saying that you should report exactly on what we are saying here. But nyamu uhu asun kantale. Ata gom ko track. The only journalism or the only person is a critical dino mena Gambia. Menka investigating journalism ke and his life is at stake and they are after him 24/7 is only Pamodu Boja of Membekeri. That's it. Betonya fola nanara. Be critical dila where it is due. So albesila na pulika na noma. Oh, sponsor sol men kamol kodo ni nyimo dolla. Na liye tol fetal albe sponsor albe lose la sponsor la. Kodi? Oh, if you guys investigated Mustafa Njai of TAF Construction, aka contrago men diala, aka sponsor menna, albe fola wala la. Kodi? But this Mustafa Njai have given land to all our ministers, including the vice president and the president himself. I called that the president Barola in Burford. Alta investigate. Alta jali anatala la bondi Gambian oli yaji. Alta kelade. Na journalist. Sirif Boyan Jr., the president of the Gambia Press Union, Alawuli, be on top of the games. This is what we need from you, Gambians. This is what we need from you, journalists. You should be the mouth and the eyes of the Gambians. You should be the mouth and the eyes of the voiceless. Alenda Nyunkusi Fala Kachala, but I'll be back for invite for interview, Sidi Njai for an interview, so for interview. What dama? It's because I tell sponsorship, I the interest of the world, the rating, the viewership. But remember, diaspora ko buy fenyo le moldi or because we free internet lesson. Ndraga kibaro mem fale ja abeka bona on the ground Gambia je nkungol mam fanu mantara Gambia bala abeka bona Gambia kantara diaspora sudu atambe Gambia because Gambia man confidence to kotenge. I have to be honest with you guys here. Fatu Network, iAfrica, Paradise TV, Star FM, King FM. The Gambians on the ground there are losing confidence. They are losing trust in you guys on a daily basis. Why they boka hani fan canal approach ka informational diala. Bimbe mo interview la melonko. A diala afonye. Akonye I will never approach the Gambian media. Akonye hypocrisy da malaka tamaje. Akonye kela story sambajele. Ikela kibaro sambaje. They are scared of publicity or they want to tell you that this is political issue. Santel manka diam platform molka. Ntel ka diamu UDP TV&MEDIA, UDP online bantaba and so on and so on. Nin telephone fe nyando ikonka politicalize le. Nin telephone fe baja ikonka political dundije. Ndesa nka mol so de kan call ikona go fund me create. Nka kumbo in my heart. Because mo kana ka fonyo ko nde ma go fund me create ne. Mboka keno because nka minetandila na go fund me nyina yele ka politicalize le. E ka mota ko political em. Nke ni mol fay nyoka wole puli wole mako go fund me yele. I can help someone or I should help someone. Mbuka keno because of political. Nko nyina go for me yele. Mo keno le solo men ba keka. But I don't want to be asking the same people for favor. I don't want to be calling on the same people always for them to be donating to my GoFundMe. But until GoFundMe nyinte o yele don sana jayu le yele drop ibafla UDP TV&MEDIA yele wala political party le yele. This is why nke refer to Aisha Singate and Sai Ture nyol and so on and so on. It's very sad. Gambians are dying in silence. Gambians are dying in pain. Gambians are dying because of sexual harassment at their job. Gambian women are losing their jobs. They are resigning from jobs because of sexual harassment at their jobs by their bosses on a daily basis. Gambians are not getting hired at their job places because of tribal issues. Ni surwa be managing director ya dama kata mandingo hayala. Ni mandingo be managing director ya dama kata surwa hayala. Bari buka hani ka diamu kata media house solo ni tata media house solo don ye attack ye ka probomodi ete do ko solo no mansa kunda ko no kotenke way left do ko solo mansa kunda ko no dawda ye target ye bun hatal. Right now the Minister of Health la minister mata abe kamfan talking call ka ako because talking call not a media to. The ambassador in Turkey abe kamfan talking call ka ako because talking call not a media to. Ni ne be kiri Gambia ko Kaira Mitano nyadi de. So at the end of the day, in a Gambian or sort of many found jawalti, the lives of Alaji Seri Janyol, they said, because all a family member will be baroya about Domaka. A fa wala ba wala barinding, or baroya about Domaka. Gambian poor people be suffer ka so ate fe bi baro ma sakunda continue wala ma tala arjanodi. And the funny thing is that mbadi Gambian kolo wente jakale la koto bakele baro fasa halal mo beni fake account. Why? It's like a man nyang falla. It's like they are not proud to be NPP supporters. They are not proud to be a Barrow supporter. They are all hiding behind fake profile. Albana will talk for you no kuomonkoi. Albana will talk on you muntapaleleti. UDP nkol be nyadal fintindi. UDP nkol be kenyol natal fintindi. UDP nkol be musnyol natal fintindi. We are proud to be UDPians and we are proud to be Gambians for that matter. But it'll be a fake ring, fake account. Nobody's happy. Nobody's happy. Niye ni su natalo mantala bala. Jina natalo betala le fake profile do. Wala tuba muso wala Chinese muso. So tonyale bela manna. Gambia no la ale wuli. Alial ni journalist wal fana mamandi. Right now, sand mining in the Gambia is controlled by one individual. Sand mining. Gambia duwaita nyaunya, water nyaunya. Anything that have to do with sand mining. Wala nyin diamond kuo, wala nyin bere fungo. A bay is controlled by Abubakar Jawara. Jimalang Abubakar Jawara di make kidol illegal import in the Gambia. Container nyi kata mala. Mona ta yele. Kullo findita. O Abubakar Jawara B, momo left sand mining kele Gambia. For bota diaspora ba, for tuba abol midiba, for Chinese midiba. You have to go through Abubakar Jawara. Abubakar Jawara be share shot la jele, President Boro be share shot la jele, Sidi Njai be share shot la jele, o kola ina approve. That Abubakar Jawara receiving incomes or making profit in the name of Gambians, Abubakar tax joe. Abubakar namo jua nyama. Ninjiara korokte sol tata ya, na yende wuli kilina jola, ay $500 kwa yalo bula la poso kono. Ite fake restore ta yadi. We are still going after that information. Abi fintila. The Bogori attack, yamenke GRL official, is an inside job. What happens to the report about Gorgin Boop of anti-crime at a fintila? According to the leaked documents, many investigation about Gorgin Boop, Mbafra Legend B on UDP TV&MEDIA. According to the leaked documents about the reports on Gorgin Boop, it is recommended that Gorgin Boop should be sacked. It is recommended by that investigation bureau that Gorgin Boop should be sacked. Yolafo. Hey Baro, we are steps ahead of you. Na fuele. Eka kaitol di mena wala follow ka anata leka kina mole. Alaka documental di mena wala follow ka anata leka kina mole. Gambia din kendol. Na fale jane bi alkana fosena jaji benyum fale ja. Gorgin Boop ya recommend ko ayenta bailale. Gorgin Boop was found guilty about the torturing of that Usman Jallow was serolon and dindung me alonko yafa. Gorgin Boop is found guilty about the torturing of Gambeno mentara diamunum journalist interviewer. And right now they are targeting that boy. Because na information from a close family member, ikonyimbo ni ba advice can apply in the Gambia. Because about target can 24/7. Abuka finti sign freely. Abuka finti no kata adula ta damma. Just because of a diameter journalist only. Ka Gorgin Boop exposed. So ala on banko kan sign funding ko yamen buta ne lanjuro be nyola yamen bute sa abuka finti no. Iba no ma suta tele sign. Ipata ka eliminate. Allahu Akbar. But it's gonna be funny. Let me go into detail. I'll have to model them call come. Right now. People are ready to talk. Yeah, this man was illegally arrested by the police. Now he wanna talk. I'll have to know from Barcelona. I like it. I like it. Rinkan. Nyinam funding kewti. Yemen tara nyomi sika ibe siri le koda dala. Iko imang flex maxol du. Yeta yera mas funding ke taniluli ye bula trogo kono. Iko inkal samba Albreda police station ne. Ye morota ye rosindi ye samba Kerwan police station. ye be pak jeli kilingo kono e mam face max o dila inate dol charge ba face max la penalty mu $1,000 ye 500 mutebulu so mo dante be jol balanta kajo yewol samba kitio so kitio ni wole kata bi and the person is ready to talk but Gambian network la flabe ring kan and he's saying ringing fa dama mantara moy kan be malo so nyaje nyim person be ready now to reach out and say that he's ready to talk because enough is enough. Enough is enough. Yes, Papa Sam. It is already leaked. It is already leaked. Yeah. So Gambino based on you law. As long as he may buy, ya charge and detain. The report says that he's guilty of torturing innocent people while they were under detention. He should be charged, he should be detained, and he should be fired from the position as commander of anti-crime unity. Mbadi wol nimma ni soro don bita na topic dotole but adunda na wato wadrom mbala call talale because Gambia la may mem fo nyabe sate wala kono an kabi abe dulal to mel ko network ko call ya jere but it says ringing. It's saying ringing, so let me try one more time. Namani fanga dunda na bala na jumalem. So ale audio fanangele mbadi Gambian kolu. Member from the press director at State House, Ami Bojan Sissoho, trying to let Gambians know that President Barrow manta nyomi pulukata mitinola amanta kerwan pulukata mitinola atata puluka foundation stone la landi about doko la men nyanta kala. Okay, fine. Now for akowalem kudi men sota kodi, akowalem tonya kodi. Okay, now let's ask Ami Bojan Sissoho. And Ami Bojan Sissoho, as the director of press at the office of the president, we want you to come back and clear the air. Why President Barrow be now delegation of Bela? Why President Barrow be now convoy of Bela? Why President Barrow be now kafo Bela? Ka ferry be occupy innocent Gambian businessman man travel ferry la that very day. But President Barrow na delegation of the Male ferry ta kabo bara pulkata nyomi just to go and lay a foundation stone. Why? Is that necessary? Can you answer that question to Ami Bojan Sissoho battle and President Barrow la jalolti? Can you answer that question? Just to go and lay a foundation stone in a time me alon ko be pandemic le face kam. In a time me alon ko coronavirus ko be keri, alko social distance yanta ka practice, yanta ka respect. Alko face mask yanta ka dung at all times. Alko kafu jama yanta bena dame yanta ka avoid. A press release from the office of the president that was signed by the government spokesperson Ibrahim Sangare ale wolofo. Abe kaito bala mo be ya read. An kabi night club sol be sorondine, an kabi restaurant be sorondine. Karambungol be sorondine mayele an kabi. Daral be sorondine an kabi mayele. Hey, Ami Bojan Sissoho Gambeno man ka mo stupid drum wal ka mo ko be nyamen. Gambeno e pese na soto drum, Gambeno ka abolo kanta drum. Odro na katel ta al kamera Gambeno mun tolo ale amra ale kuma kenzo mo Gambeno ka lalale. Allah kumul kam tam fele fali fata France. Nso fo bi solo bilit Ami Bojan Sissoho lembang, bilit Ibrahim Sangare lembang, brang Prince Abubakar Sankanu lembang, bilit president fonga lembang, ida vice president fonga lembang, al diamra wada Allah kumul kam tam fele fali fata France. Billahi solo. We are not fools. Yes, Nakeba. Walaikum salam. So, national line out there, Balimantra live for. Are you okay to talk? Okay, 1 second. Okay, Mbadingolu. Finally, Nana funding on the ground from the Gambia. This man is part of the funding call many along yetara siri la koda dala nyomi sika. Iko mantra iko be siri ne. Fex Maxwell Mantre Bala. and according to a report follow mention on him funding call be sirin wato menna even do be siril koda dala bali social distancing respect le special be da malte male dol be jele flex muscle fang be bulle abe bulol kono tan inata no ma je dron ye inyamoto arrest bile nyini ka wayi arrest itel ko face muscle table ye nene ke by force dundi moto kono ke jurmandi nyokono ke samba ko en ke samba ankal samba albrelale imane samba albrede ye boni all the way from nyomisika ye tambidi albrede la ye bara police avoid ye samba all the way to Karawan police station itare ye jurma nyo kanje inada ke charge ko dola mialan ko fana manya na jola bawo mbiya understand ko face max la violation of fimu $1,000 bayna 500 muta nyum funding ko bulu funding ke dande be ko balanda wala ko ta jola wala ko na ba nyame telenta nyum police sula ba police mo nyine tel sula so at the end of the day nyata victim modo fon so jam bi mialan ko abe mo lokone men arrest all the way from the Gambia mbading inimbara ito dima aning ye audience kontong nadung kachakon.
Yo, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
Mbading Gambia no momo be dawada bal konton na. Yo, nkai alian communicate le non kabrin yen wonyin datita no in kadanyen face mask incident. Otu momba case kono so nata for so no banning case ni conclude then see now comment about it.
Okay.
So alhamdulillah binan case ni conclude so kombatonga nang nimmolie min keta nimmolie story ni narrate ni nga narrate sa tala nyote ma kilola isajen salon ko belare nyamen jam yo min keta wolam arami salon walam nim september karo tilta wonon walam be siring ka tala woro kola be siring koto mala bitikoto koto ma ka fa kemesen son yo wala bitiko be suwo kono jere bar bitiko nyi nyabe tilinde silolla so kabrenta bodala sar salola ne je siring bitum fama nyi wan sita cheale babulle jamal babulle so ngaki ngata nata sife bar yalon tela kolbe nyame nyin kuran kabra da titante dabe mol kono le min kana kadi amon na community mol ye pour que kala mutanni ko to nya nyin kuran mi ka fo abe kerine alsal hakilotu ninga min je media to ko masakunda wala WHO kamol advice min nan sina ngafo e so mbo siyo la woodland ton tol mo nan be siring inter lamen sonko kemesen sonko saje bintu sonko anen na luntando len track drive o ben so kono je na broda la luntando le ka fa e madu kone esa kone sorry madu ambe olta bitum be sirim be kachala ngaje bitum single cabin pickup o kofta nan ane boro na taka mol wale bar cabin te aje nga police ja kono ka do ngi jele ni la AK47 o be bulle fenko fanam be bulle disam tia gas rifle o fanam be bulle so ina tay jita mol le bit kadala jita damen hani man kon don dir ke lo dale ko alla face mask wole so onte embulo bulan na jubo ko nga face mask wole e ko nye bula moto la ko mena wadna lambe bula la moto la e ko nye e ma face mask don ko bar falma jembe siri nyamem ba because nda kilo ba kan ko courant le be kere nga social distancing min observe wole atin namang mang face mask so do so I don't think it's necessary for a face mask do because by the new courant to understand it's not an airborne disease, it's a respiratory droplets transfer wala and WHO will advise me now at least you leave a distance of about over a meter and no hakilo to imbe to so no for a ko hanu ngata explain station or so na da station jumale wodi iko Karawan station ko je Karawan station ko Albreda station of Rembalajan just 5 kilometers away from here Jufre station e konye ntol mbuka ntol ni bita Karawan ne ko den tamanta bot in na moto nyi kono so bitum wasko fulo keta wol to mol finti tanay ko mine keta so bitum bo sen gandro le ajo ko diamo la fasiala ko nya okay bula moto la bita Albreda So kabri konye budamo tolam bidal breda den kon yonko ayri walam sa ente ben na masimma use lale ngam tambal nyato ali bulan no manim futadal breda alben charge la min nali ko so na expect no ni ngal ya safe then from there na molium ber ngase you know iko haning itol tem tabula la na masimma use so bitu wodi amo fana la vasiala den na alfal min bentaji wal na ta fanya buladro sombula da moto la wala nyama biti yo moto wa fundin koto ngamera yentol mol minu muta mo kafuringo be niya be haima anin polisol be atata la mo muang anin killing and then this is single cabin pickup but yo mol minu be muta niya na manke mol minu ya lon ko e face maxo tare bala wo keta na manke tati anin ye Mauritania no fana muta bari maje wala ko ma futa court mala min muila daliloti ye mo dinning how to call it anin na brother min bitikati nyo fana face max bondi so na bota nyimo la nyimo to ma be fana manke tol police olti tol police woro wulo min be nyim to ma be ma face max no. Okay. So I was very agitated na tamira ite mol arrest le ko kura wala be kering o mol me fantanka sa ite police oli o mol muta ye bulan moto kono ibe transport la at least what we expect from you wala ye face mask di wala ye protect for long isaje ike bali puri kana kura min so isaje to sotola ni okay then ibaje le ni be transport la they would be safe but in bo moto kono we were not safe. These people were running helter skelter and it was so tense that you know I was so agitated. No one telephone bondi wala nyama I started calling people ambare musongo le fulo kumandi mi mo loli chamta be jamane le mata soro mo yela so I called another person ngo sotonga foe. Okay. Then I sent information to Nasati Forumoto, from Yesika Bantaba, Kaitandila ko. People were expecting us to go to Alberta, but now they are taking us all the way to Kerawan. So, Mol Salo Wanyama. Then from there, between people take Yata to social media, and now they started talking about it, and we take it from there. So between then the following day, Putata Daming, how to call it, in other more release on bail. Then on Friday we have to drive all the way to Kerawan. Okay. Imagine these farmers, at least 180 kilometers. This is so sitting arbasiki no koma. Friday morning by 9 o'clock we drive all the way to Kerawan. We were just lucky that one of my brother was having this gele. So wale how to call it wale makoi how to call it kansamba first 2 days wale mago kansamba then nata appeal sate moli pour at least on the bantaba pour niata multi phone try no carries pour ni process oni isajan sa phone no then imbitaji then anka try anka $500 diala pour aita fenko na. Okay. Aita fenko and dandangin blangin to. So ngena wala nyama fo murtaji on Monday. So kabrin data Monday then inata decide ko referral le to Bara. So inata refer to Bara, then when we reach to Bara inata fanya ka vekela court case tile. Then this is where we took it from. Between Nata court case ning start. Then first day in Nata court for plea. Then I think some of us will plead to guilty, and I intend in na brother we pleaded not guilty. So between Nata Wodong pleaded to guilty, not a fine a charge of court a fine a charge of $500 is because the maximum charge of 1,000, but court not a fine for $500 is. So between tol nata tawala then nata murukunung ekonyel no 28. So we went back on the 28th, which was yesterday. So magistrate was not available. Then they told us to come back today. So we lay nata judgment ninke. So what is the final judgment today? Yeah, the final judgment was they find us guilty and paid $500 is because the interpretation of the regulation is that if you just left your compound, even standing at the compound gate, you have to pay. It's a public place, so you have to. If they found you there, you don't wear face masks. You have to be. You have to. If you are arrested, you have violated the rules. So in other for nyabarin kabutu waketa then magistrate onying nata dane purasin. So let me explain the scenario. Nata explain magistrate onye. It's not a deliberate act. Ntolma act deliberately kafo police so len nata kila doko kema but because of ba kuonyin kera nyame ntemu multimi alonko I have been sensitizing my people about this disease and I'm very conscious of the particular disease. But mimbeje wale nyintiko kuel keta nyame wale atina pleaded not guilty, but it's not that waste court not time ka waste. Kacha in detail so magistrate onyin nata nyin kalamuta kwa konye ningalon ko konyin be bulu nun tenne akonye the first day me al nata ni atrale wale explain jang akonye I would have acquit and discharge you akonye because it coming for it touches me and ngajele ko fane coming for solemn and atafoko face marks from bedament to to convict people on this matter at a consent buka because hali police all mini alon ko wala fon kamol fen kanyina kamol nyanna kanyi regulation all tama they are not adhering to the regulations.
Yeah, left nyinin kala wala fon wala because first of all ni tening magistration ada kacha so magistration ada nyintandi lako nalon ko konu betene because at the end of the day way minatandi mola wala Gambia police all ni muta right they don't even want you to talk. They don't want to give you the freedom of freedom when you mail okay be fang express ranyo it left all right there I come for kage but say Mr. Sonko maybe kirinja come dana korosolo mini jan wala mu according to WHO regulation or according to the Ministry of Health regulation or it looks like that applies only on the poor people, the local people. But when it comes to our police officers, our ministers, the president and so on, they are above the law. But come to call them local people, the masses will be suffer. They have to wear these masks by force. Well, they will be arrested and fined.
It's rather unfortunate. But between yalong mimu problem obeti I have no problem being convicted of particular law. I have no problem with that. But between niatarakom ibelua tamandile itakoyemo law enforcement official, we expect you not to discriminate. We expect you not to selective implementation of that particular regulation. Kadunga ante nga korosiroke itolien to samba kerawan min found. Wato fawo mol man face max dun wal to fawo to ndolbe sirin police station do damen to dolbe ataya lambala they don't put on any face mask. One of my brother was so agitated that kat display je fawo ko mine mulwa si fala fawo mun ite boje yedun warang ran ko no ko tata fuaro le arrest because of face mask mine be bala jangwal fawo man face mask do. I think you should start it there first. Ni moli ya kala muta ya lonko these people are serious about it. But bitun ni ta ka wol be to je ka drive all the way to Hakalang Sika. Upon you me ta ko moli arrest about face mask. This is somehow traumatic. Wala yatin nantol fon be agitated we think that definitely Mimbeje wala Mansakunda should do something about this security sector reform that they promised us and try to sensitize the police regulation. It should apply across the board. Nobody should be left, and no stone should be left unturned. But in all la population or height, it a sama dola no mini alonko will be nyokane kadomoro kenyoka will damal kata kunko to marche table tus or kunko to len suo kono ita ko ka will arrest about such a thing. Sometimes it's difficult to consume ka jeko kamin tamandi dalilo nyin sabato dalila bala min katin na ka do luwa kanala ka mol tankanda man na ka mol haras ko ka mol intimidate o sifa. So to le ko jole nyama andunga expect loko Mansakunda should take a step and the police also sensitize ke itandila ko ni regulation on minu ke man ma ke purale ta mo bindi wala le ta mo haras ko so na kala pur ka banko mol tankandi
exactly
so ibaje la ko pur kura nyin kana spread bar bitun nan ka ke nyado nyama o be mine frin na ko do ko nyin da karakile ngolla andunga expect loko police all do ko should be to protect the life and property of the population.
Exactly. Left out of Malale because a family member will enter call and then when I get to you, I explain the so you will wait until after the court. But I spoke to another person member Alaka Folkono me alanko he was also arrested. Atalaka Chakono anyeta ninago political benyin ko koma fulanjango yajele kono security forces they are using this opportunity ni wadu sunu kono be kodo so la fualo bulu nyame because yanta laban na yanta follow dame laban ta woldo nyajibe inata laban bara mento yanta follow la woldo ya semba all the way to Kerawan kesi nyim fela nata laban mento la bara anu atal danal kata alewol tandila bara be jele albedo be jele why all the way to Kerawan so malamine be keleta la dia moto wora nyinko this is politically motivated jeko fana security forces be nyi use kane ka mol haras ka kodo so de buluno nyame surtout men be santo de yamara ko those people are not aware or they all man unyi wala uniform tulje ka silale so malam what's going to be your take on that? This is someone who was also arrested with you.
Yeah, people have different opinions.
Yeah.
People have most of the time I don't want to depend on speculation. It is politically motivated.
Yeah.
And verify no, and I can see factual evidence or someone so if at all it is politically motivated, maybe advise lower and police is here try to work anyama because banko employ and we expect them to work for the citizens of this country, not any political interest or any individual. The banko put like into confusion and because political agenda. This was agenda. So many people were working on his political agenda. The next minute, the TRRC is here to shame them and fame and show them up and dilako. Atol be do ku sifa min na yara atol man do ko la banko. So almost sifa be min feel kan. I think it should be a learning lesson for the security forces. So anyway, to say it is politically motivated, anyway, so but I cannot bring any proof. Okay. It is politically motivated.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. It's good to be fair and balanced, and it's good to be honest to the audience. Ite ba foka menka wala mundong luaye tama. Ite bela diamo menka wala mintu drong. Let the same law applies to everyone. Kuenyeta silola karola. It doesn't matter whether be nyomile wala be badi bula wala mung opposition wala mung ekama sekunda la fasa. But Mr. Sonko, danim bi bula yeta kodol min jota 500 sol mi alonko yatal charge la fali ajo and in the other people all. Kodol nyin jota nyaade restore data la bang ali jo atata government coffers la bang fali atelier ite kodol jota nyaade.
Yeah, I mean, follow convict. I mean, pleaded to guilty. I mean, convict. He might receive the walla because we get an association or we have an association called Sika Development Fund. But we appeal to the Bantaba and Walnut when you spearhead Prukajo for at least Kodo Sikafuno Yoka Prukanyi when you process when you follow up. So Kodomin Kafranyo Kango Association or Timiala is very transparent. So some of the things Miniala Nibe you have to bring proof ko yadu ninyina kuna. So the first people mini alonko woleli how to call it mini fenkonyi mini court proceedings ni ateni mini found guilty a charge he might receive the walla. Okay. But in kala onko for it receipt also no la wal die in ka but they were not able to acquire receipt because what montel case be there. So I feel like if I follow it up it's na miracle which one plan also oh sifa so onte a court yen ko nintela case nin ketana banda if they charge me I have to ask for receipt. So bitum bila me not up white paper safenye kait and indicate ko ha yen charge ni na la court with so and so person in charge ni na le la stamp o ke je dron the SL magistrate court stamp. Okay.
So that is the two of you. That is the two of you.
The two of us, but they included one man because he because he was on a motorbike without wearing face mask. Okay. So being a new convict for the charge, but yo charge me malam because na receipt over ngaji jere ake $2,500 and they will charge $1,000 $500 each. Okay. So for you na to charge because the first day oma apiano. Okay. So oma apiano so they requested for a bench warrant for arrest. So malam for inata extra charge for malam. Yeah.
Okay. Abaraka Bake, Mr. Sonko, any final thing from you? Because the reason why I asked you about this money, Fanana Kuala, someone also told us that not only at the case, but the police officers all across the country, instead of making them to pay the 1,000 the penalty, but they always make them to pay less, so that kodonyi italbabule la poso lo konole budung iba fundum fansana dolka afro sangola dolbe olungo dolbe fensot le beta minto. But we just want to be fair and balanced ba atel men invoka nyu ko nyu kono to hear it from the horse's mouth, and then you have make it clear ite menjo restore detail ba dol menta jota foloke alman residje. So like mbanyina tande ka mola jandro ko boko kuma fo jame mun kuma kensenti and mbaka tra ka kangola nyimol kangola ka fukan ka rumors da malta wala ka be kana kabarol base rumors laka. We try because nying ko nying ale along a family member of yours abe program jibe kana this moment wala call nana bi ne call na to foile and ide fanan ko yemo call fanan fila be nyim program jibe kana this moment. So Gambia is connected, and then at the end of the day
what I just want to state is that coming for police officers before it reached to court allow maybe case to court because I will find myself at the court, but I am not going to negotiate anything. If you want, you drop the charges, or if you want, you take us to court, but I am not going to negotiate anything. And some of the detainees are not happy with that because of stubbornness. Because I don't want to go into giving police money, bribery also. I just want to if you think the matter is not necessary to take to court, you just drop the charges. If you feel it should go to court, just take it to court. We go and defend ourselves. If we are found guilty, we pay. If we are innocent, then that's it.
Okay, but what's going to be your final say, especially about our own family, about our own community people? Many alongo ite sifali ka foko al kungole jata wala la stubbornness. When you are fighting for the right thing, you are standing for the rest of the other people. Many alongo they are voiceless. Wale boka fintino. But namol function on fana namol konole. Many alongo they will tell people like you are stubborn tale. They think that we should say yes to anything that comes our way, even though amanka siloti.
Indeed. But I am not a stubborn person. But I just want to exercise my rights because I know my rights. It will be against my conscience. Definitely, you have something to prove. Because police only charge. The only people who got the right to tell you to pay something is the court. It's not the police. So what run in America, but more be alone any moment personally, I am not that character. Manke almost if I me along better balance or me along Dalil Tembuldo. I am not that character, honestly.
Excellent. Abarakabak, any final thing from you?
I mean, Beja Kabanko Bekadua drong for be falling dromi yan kampur banko nye falling in terms of security sector reform, in terms of better country. Baby dream coming na for alas okay no because definitely this is not politics, but things are the same. I think things are the same because it's not politics. I'm not talking about politics. I am not UDP or whatever, advocating for UDP or whatever. I am just advocating for a better country for every youth and every citizen of this country. And I think the government should work on that. Purkaim Banko Bete and the police sergeant on Minialum Bejam. Banko Sikenya Butatin si proud na Banko le Saje si Parekal loan na Banko Isaje Banko la you basic package.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Abaraka. Thank you so much. Just be careful. Watch your back because nalenoko ele pro moment wala moment kata media do. They don't want anybody to face the media. But again, as a citizen of the country, you have every right to that. I
have no problem. I have no problem with that. Or whatever. The conscience is clear. Even if you want to victimize me, I have no problem. I just take God, because
I'm just giving a tips here. I'm just giving a tips here. Like as usual in Delta Walale, but get in touch with the international community. That's a tip. Get in touch with the international community. Get in touch with certain embassies in the Gambia. Let them know that this is what's going on. because ne alone ba ke kam molale right now mo hayna mi alon ko anti crime le ya tocho I think that the journalist right now life is at risk ba no ma suta trina findi ka bula no. So we definitely thank you and someone special is saying thank you to you Umi sonko jamme namre bita musolemu akabe tentula be jala dobali.
Okay, I'm okay,
abarka baki Mr. Sonko. Thank you for your time. Badi mo nyina be keri na Bangkok. This is a new Gambia that we were yearning for. This is the new Gambia that we fought for. We went together to the ballot box to elect a president Gambia Bay. But unfortunately, this is the sad situation. Namfanye menkono. Jamfa kafo ay mol jamfa njawol nate mili jamfa kafola. They want to bring the same thing but menkono kotenge. But what until Gambia no bulu. Whether we will allow it back or whether the slogan never again bekala diamu kenson tibang. Fa bekala kulete me bar la menna. Wala fontel Gambia no besonna wala la kotenge. Me ala ngom fongle ya kulli na to diala na kontongo diala na ke president oti na la muso ka first lady ti na dol ka deputy oti na dol ka minister ti inin jawol men ala ngol ko itel takala num president oti bini wali mili nyola ini wol be sidi ke bulo bula miran kilngo kono e kontel ta dom wala intel men ala ngol intel le kati surtout be underground Gambia atuta tele bulo nintel ko nak ali wuli e kamenan ka fitino lo wulindi nintel ko Gambia no control your own destiny e kamenan len fitino bondelade bon italiano ka fo dallo men ka andin ka fo sensmento na ma alienta la mo lin hakilo yakane la mo jisola surtout atel musol atel la kul kantel down wallahi this is not just a mere propaganda. I go to bed and think about you ladies. I go to bed and cry about you ladies. Because 90% of the Gambians, men be suffer on the ground today, atel musolem. Kuran soda balia ba atel batandika, atel kata marsoto, na len dugal sayene be tinyaka, nin dugal tinyata video kono na be kiwa down akata le follow down. Because tele bita wanyo kono somanda, ibe mire la febe tabirokla fote tabirokla. I receive calls from ladies every single day, kata marsoto, iboka sandiro keno during the coffee. Right now, I know a Gambian girl, me alanko, she is 7 months pregnant. 7 months pregnant. Iko adingo na ate yellow man anda. Adingo na yellow man match. Adingo be kono wo yellow na ate yellow man match. So there is a special pen wo kind of a mentor on a monthly basis for danabe ulula. Among hani Gambia leptano na healthcare system among trust sotonoje akata private loto. Pengu kiring is costing her $5,500. Malo leptan jumala modi. Nte malo pengu sifala modi. But pengu kiring is costing her $5,500. And she's planning also to kata ulu Senegal. It's a family member. She reached out to me. And I reached out to me for what? Demaro. Amanjare ka foja. $5,500 I end up paying gonya kosi wala ko private loptano lem. And the funny thing is that 2 years ago I uludale adingo tambita. Ale aso kono la kotenke. About track and pull ko la protect. But say nyim musanatul word soul talks on a daily basis we are still aside. And she's planning to go to Dakar. I don't know whether she'll be able to afford that too. Yesterday, for a muso fata korenke. Altambali nchamle pejo talia jibe. Altambama foundation na pejo talia story jibe je. Muso fata kunu. Melanka be uluka. Wana ninko Gambia muso alu uli ali fandema. Meyen kumbo bilna muso je bal. Ibe don't come because the draft constitution was defeated at the National Assembly. Ibe don't kela masi bole la korola. But until today I'm alone because you control politician already. But what matters here all you go. Momo ye menke funk ngoka. Musol member fa can be wulu to be for UDP ko lemite ba. Fa katara safari fongol to UDP, akatara safari fongol to GDC, akatara safari fongol to GMC ba. Ani. They are human beings. Gambe dingo lemite. Musol lemite for that matter. Ala fanga ala mol mem value. Ala fanga ala mol mem kumayandi. And the president baron ala musolem. Nara vice president so mian ko musolomati. Wamana musol japale. La Gambian bun hatalka. La Gambian trade threatening in favor of a foreigner a Nigerian lady. Gambian ke odo beje menkatele chief driver di. Ni toro kiti yo tani na fa fata. Kiti yo man kuntu anyale ka fa ko Lamin Sise baka on kola mari. Men baka balo na Lamin Sise was a chief driver at Gamco truck. Ni fake story dem nyindi fana abadi wala balurinde. Ya bay nyame amon song wala ay kiyo ko nyi samba code tani na fatara faji. Okay, somebody's confirming my story. Because she is right. I have a day Kumba with me who took that injection costing $5,500. Because sometimes bakala story do la Gambian camera maybe lafta na kodola do malambul. So nyi musi ni mo fana dindi mereng she's 35 years old. So abe wulu kono bala jang right now 7 months 2 months to go. Ani nyifanga ma senyi niyo torano abe mira kan awulu nyala abe mira kan kata Dakar even wo fanga ma stress soldi wo fanga ma sasaldi sa kam den tala musol ni e kono da Gambe sa ni mina awulu don kija faro fanga se fano stress o se fano ibalol be jalati ni do mo roke satisfy because fenne be kono men nyanta findila and wi be sila don ko ni be nyim findina fa be fala la foyta fala. The only country on planet Earth, the only country in this world, is only Gambia. A small country like Gambia. Right now, the World Bank has given Gambia Masakunda $85 million. Astagfirullah. $85 million. $85 million ye already Gambia Masakunda. Iko kodote ka samba modanta ika 3,000 dila. And iko 3,000 di mendi mola ika muna foye. President Barole nyindiala. President Barole akodo buke mindola. Abone mindola. Omana kanya. According to reports na mansoro. Gambia ding. Mo million fulani mfenebe Gambia. Iko Gambia ding. Imun kiyeti, imun mushiti, imun dindinti, imun kebadi. Iko momo $2,150 is walenti dila. Akamta America Masakunda ya Kenyamen, that stimulus package jemendi moleja. And another one is on the way coming. Dipitole d'accord follow. But another one is on the way coming. Every single Gambian or every single individual in America, whether you are a citizen or not, as long as you are working and paying tax, have received $1,200. Nindingo be buli dungo $500 sotole. Okola momo yalan ko dingo be bulu America jang wala Seattle Washington State wo koyta male Washington State momo yalan ko dingo be bulu jadi dingo kata karam bungol tole and dingo is qualified for a free meal at the school was given a food stamp of $399 almost $400 $1 wala about $400 la wal to tata ulula la bulu jang during the COVID-19 o kay kato on semba supermarket lo kata damoro san dingole Momo be Washington State. I know I think it's America Bail, man now investigation. But Washington State will quite a matter. As long as you have a school going child with you, Mialanko, he or she is qualified for a free meal at their school, is given a food stamp of $399. Nidia Mureko, American Gambia compare. We are not comparing Gambia and America, but Kule Mialanko, I beg free money them. World Bank lay a dealer. IMF lay a dealer. World Bank kodol men dealer na kodol lemu. IMF ko kodol men dealer na kodol lemu. United Nations ko kodol men dealer na kodol lemu. A free stimulate package to every Gambian. Gambian dingo be nyanta $2,150 shortla. Ale wuli aleta la kodol nyininka Gambianol. Ale wuli aleta la kodol nyininka la kodol en World Bank lay a dealer. IMF lay a dealer. Fender is telling me the same thing in Georgia too. Yeah, Georgia, Atlanta, the same thing. So it means like maybe America bail them. Gambia dingo I will let Allah korota. It's a stimulate package from the World Bank. Gambia dingo Gambia ding. Dindina miti kebale miti Muslim miti kele miti. Yanta $2,150 shortla. It's a free money from the World Bank. Baro tante, baro ba tante, baro fa tante, baro la mo tante. Bari ka ta kodal to URR able to target come for because barola beso bolde jikita ko baro talem jeti ikata URR wuli kono fode kunda ndula don tontol ikata ke $3,000 di mola ika fo barol tam wuli yale baro man ko di mola baro tande World Bank le $85 million package di Gambia la o ko tala Gambia no tema sai ba dikay la political yay compino la ele papa compino ele community leader sol barola NPP la constituency chairman ala ward chairman ya mere wolle ko deserve than any other Gambians. Nina fala kamera kuma ken songole na patale na mo le nu yara fa sotale wata adam ba damantal mo wuli ale fanu troll city ale beltol city ale ala on destiny control Gambia be taral ten suta tele bata open bata kumbo open bata. I don't want to be here crying again mfana bata kumbo la sai, but the moment I start talking about women and the way our women are suffering on the ground, it makes me cry. I cannot control myself. Somebody is telling me that in France, 400 euros each person. Nko, modo yen call, me yen call nko information about Quisella increasement of the internet fee. Have a friend who's a Senegalese. Senegalese government is sending monies to Senegalese citizens in the Gambia through the High Commissioner. Senegal diwol kata Senegal High Commissioner in the Gambia they could receive because the government la package your dealer but for they giving them the right amount or not, but at the end of the day fen detail ya mano bondi atanda le ko mano sanda $700 million la jaba botol nin tulol sero kunda fa be ma soro no saka Gambia be rohi malik lo hayna la office o dama 100,000 face masks I will distribute banyuni be asura fatata KMC adi KMC nkolla KMC is doing the same thing. Ibrahima Janko Sane Janjambure is working on the same thing. Fode Janjo is working on the same thing. Lanimbi Sane is working on the same thing. Lamin Bibojang is working on the same thing. Babala Buntungu Natajana Mano Tata did the local people through the area council official, through the offices of the chairmen and the mayors. Mama Loyada Tomoje, Mama UDP Tomoje, and UDP is getting Mama involved there. Bilu Loyada Botata Adi chairman Adi mayor Amuta Akoy Alala Dokoke. UDP is working as a government. UDP is acting like a government in place. The party leader is working as a president already. Is acting like a president in office. Masakunda mi alongo wala the Gambia taxpayers la kodota la tala fairly o mantra keka. Koli kaira al ko to fala. Faijawne it's going to be hard for me to call you right now, but can you call me on 1425 773 0949? This is some call now. It's a WhatsApp number 1425 773 0949. 1425 773 0949. Someone is telling me that $85 million is equivalent to $4 billion 250 million dollars. $4 billion 250 million dollars. Billion nani. Dalasi billion nani. Dalasi million keme fula. Anin talulu. Abeta fonye kenzo kono. If $85 million is divided by 2 million people, each person should receive 2,125. Exactly. And I didn't do the calculation. I just saw it in the news like that. $2,125 per person. At least that will go a long way. That will go a long way. Mol meta sirine. Karu woro mol be siring. Karu lulu mol be siring. Karu ndani mol be siring. Karu saba mol be siring. Ya marsol sorom. Ya baludula sorom. Bal soronta. Bar wo karu woro mel ko mol be siring nyawnya. Chayin sol be na bal ko ne be nyol bikam. Wo karu woro mel ko mol be siring nyawnya. Chayin sol be na wulo ko ne be na wulo teykam. Wo karu woro gambel be siring nyawnya. Luntangol be kodo bikay ba sambakam. Minister ni député be na kodo sunya ke ba sambakam bankol to Senegal. Atel fuaru kalta wulla ko kayra mu nyindi yamana gambenol vudu fana mantral kamba yamana nyi ibukal mordo ku fana ba ibukal kungol masaba kol kayra mo nyinde sam policiol ning amil ning pia yulbe mol haraska kula mel ko itala mantra respecta president mantra respecta député mantra respecta président da député bungra kata face max duna men kay ko face max du yo muta député kurumolti yo muta député kulom balolti president ka meeting on organize face max to duna because the president the ministers and some of the police officers are above the law say funding kewol jama mol ibola haraske ke samba kotol to either they have to pay $500 or they have to pay the $1,000 wala ifo fensi le poso on nakode the police wala afra samo so dro wala bita mendi le sunkudo la wala yo so dro they are good ani kabi alkalte diamna nin diamra kon tele mu fitna bondilal alkungul kanje those in America are okay, they are a little bit fine than you. Maybe UK they are fine, maybe Germany, Spain, Italy they are fine, but we want Gambia to be like those countries. We want Gambians to be enjoying like us. Momo kal nene mbakamo kuole na tonyala nkabola fita. But we are living better than even some of the ministers in the Gambia. We are earning more than our ministers in the Gambia. Nda diaspora nkola kulol wanya raja. But diaspora nkola alneka jelle soto a month. Especially those of us in America here. We are either paid every week or every other week. We get paid twice a month or 4 times a month. Don't America jela one paycheck killing shot at the minister la jolti. Minister kan nyim bunyal ni ko do mbela be musunyal ko doldi. But if they go by their basic salaries, akodo table. Right now, the people were bribed $1.5 million. Allah ta'ala malala anyabal bulje. $1.5 million ye woldi député wala pour kany draft constitution ota ka David draft constitution ya député dal dimal kando wala loya uson dawo manyana lola fo dunia dole mina ko tenga bambe men kumandi la China la ba fo dunia dole mina ko ba sabantel gambe be kala Chinese soldi ba bambe nyin gambia men kono benyin dunia men kono ku kilin drone sa loya uson dawo bari kallo as a presidential candidate for the United Democratic Party wala msaya anu alma o jam falala. That's it. So the constitution ya double nyamen ya loyal ta anit kata loyal jo rakira ya loyal jo rakira play na constitution ni interpret wata election ta kala Gambia wala kuno be kala Gambia, but there will be no interpretation of the 1997 constitution that will make us to believe that loyal dabo is disqualified. Men ba foka libre trasibo kumola ignorance is eating their heart. Ignorance is taking a toll of them. Ali bule be menkele yake. Ali bule kuma kensem fola. Ala min gano tolem bajana. Awo safer la balem jana. Awo ulu kewalem jana. Awo ulu musulon jana. Let them say whatever they want to say. There no interpretation or there will be no interpretation of the 1997 constitution that will make us to believe that lawyer Dabo is disqualified by the 1997 constitution. Ali pare kukilin dono na dongolemu. The constitutional advisor to the president, Menkata Halifa Sallah, is at work. And he's doing his homework. Amen meno sambala Nigeria. Ibita lual normally men bekala ning single majority. Ibita lual normally men come to sport counting. Ibita lual normally men bekala age limit. Ibita lual normally men come to President Luadabo was convicted or civil in civil. There's another college jele. No college do na jele menketa na kebati. Ako alakacha do konako. Yes, Halifa Sallah lota nunjane. Ako regime change kerabal system change menke. Akata fambe mol kono menye Halifa Sallah attack, and now he's apologizing to Halifa Sallah. My colleague, my comrade, my commander, I disagree with you on that. Yes. Tonyalem Halifa Sallah afunu njana ako regime change keta system change menke. Myself and certain individuals, we condemn him for that because we felt at that time that he was one of the first people many coalition or Jamfa by refusing to accept a cabinet appointment or a cabinet position. Fulanjang, Halifa Sallah and Sidia Jada are the first people many coalition on sabotage ya try pour coalition or fail. It a less slow la de pour coalition or fail. It a less slow la pour coalition or fail. And then another motive and a mealonko. Until at that time, the Barrow administration, another kumbe nyaunya, another kube nyaunya, he should be given the chance first to prove because he has taken over from a dictatorship. He has taken over from a brutal regime, the most dictator, and then he took over empty coffers. So we feel like they should be given the chance first. They start attacking the administration 3 months into office. They start organizing protests 3 months into office. They start organizing Occupy Westfield. Dafa doy 3 months into office at the time. We said that no. What time on Najoko Halifa Saleh and Sidi Jata, they were good at pointing fingers and complaining and criticizing, but they were not ready to take responsibility. And Umbadingo, it meant to apologize to Halifa Saleh. Yes, Halifa Saleh said that there was a regime change, but no system change. Now that the same Halifa Saleh is embracing a system, me alone I will condemn no. Be Halifa Saleh be system will 70 yakam ako system woman change. Abe system will empower can be ako system woman change. Abe system will support can be ako system woman change. Halifa Saleh right now is voting in favor of any bills that favor President Barrow. And President Barrow is corrupt. President Barrow is corrupt. Halifa Saleh right now voted for the Local Government Act to be amended in favor of political parties. Halifa Saleh is right now voted in favor of bills I found men considered as unconstitutional. Well, they will run away from voting. Be Halifa Saleh is now, because I left him men, it's either his way or no one way. Ali remember Halifa Saleh was even against the idea that the Constitutional Review Commission yanta lolal no pour a new draft constitution draft aita National Assembly aita referendum adoko ani a 1997 constitution wala enta tulaje loi kurungol yedida loi kendo le tuje bi alafta mena wala soro. So it's either his way or no one's way. So saying Halifa Saleh is the constitutional advisor to the president. Allah Ta'ala. And Halifa Saleh will be the main architect now behind any amendments or any reforms in after coming 1997 constitution. But I thought the government will do. But one thing was clear to wala alete ale sino adiate akwate lawyer Useno Dabo lolale adiate akwate lawyer Useno Dabo is qualified adiate akwate 1997 constitution may favor adiate akwate the sport counting is part of the electoral rolls. Adiate akwate the single majority is part of our electoral roll, and they are the one who said that we should go by the 1997 constitution. Then let's go by the 1997 constitution. And the funny thing about these people, Ninjanfa Kafo, Ninafika Kafo, Ningambia Jau Kafo, the funny thing about them, they are the incumbent. They have the ECOWAS on their side, they come for. They have the PIU, they have the army, they have the police force, and they are the incumbent, they have the money, the positions. Why are they scared of the single majority? Why are they scared of the sport county? Nintapalean Kuria Monterodo. Nintapalean Kuria Monterodo. So, come on, man. Halifa Saleh, regime change the sort of system change sort of. But Halifa Saleh and anyone who is supporting Halifa Saleh or you seen Halifa Saleh as an idol or your godfather, Halifa Saleh is now embracing and empowering a system. I mean, condemn no. Ako system change no mansoro bi abol sembenti yakan sutatri. Ako system change mansoro memmansoro no. He is now part and parcel of that system. Ako system change no mansoro now. He's whining and dining with people. Many ango ebo system mo yene empower ka ebo embrace ka. So we are not fools. Ken do foot fee. Ken do foot fee. We just let it go sometimes. But ken do foot fee. Fa de hejul fee. Ku jang Alquran sa xamna lu xew. Ku dem dara sa xamna lu xew ku primary 6 sa xamna lu xew na li am ratel men kata university to ratel men graduate with your masters atel ya long al kalfana nene na li am ratel men kalfan man so called intelligence or the smart ones al kalfana nene ani men danda dara to alona dunya kata ma nyame right now na arab karamu dindingul hayna na madrasal hayna na daral hayna na islamic centers ul hayna birin jawra jamano up to now they are suffering and they continue to suffer. It's like they are not Gambians, they are not part of us. They should not be part of the development, they should not be part of the enjoyment. We have a religious advisor to the president. Menkara dembo by firstly or plaso kodo because I'm bunyang sorono. Saying is the right time to play la bunyangon. Now is the right time to play dung rain robakono. And I'm president advice about religious scholar. Kafa ko jamol nita makorolale. Madrasol nita makorolale. Na almamol nita makorolale. He could have advised the president. He could push the president to go to the Ministry of Education. Ka Arab karambungol empower. Bi tubab karandungol ka jo menna. Arab karandungol buka jo wala. Tija men ka tubab karandungol ka jo menna. Ustaz buka jo wala. Itale munam different noti. Munam different bidung ustaz and a teacher. Teacher fisata ustaz oti kodi. Teacher lenta ka baraka ustaz oti kodi. Ba bi ñina kul yol so de bi ngata juma la noma ustasul ni almamul ñina sango so de bi ngata juma la folo ko mané ustasul ni almamul na du juma la kala alquran karon kay ustasul ni almamul na du ranka wala njumala ya morol ustasol ni almamol alla kontina kam fan nene banta ala nene la no. So at the end of the day, all the APRC MPs will be continue like a Barrow support because we'll call UDP le bondi mansa kunda kono UDP le la mansa kunda tay UDP le sa ya jametara into exile. So wala ko man kana priority, they will continue to support Barrow, but Barrow dalata wala Barrow masibolata wala kam Barrow wala keta moti me alon ko malambe wodi mala yusla ja mente kala memba sable ma fo nanen because Barrow dining and riding with APRC o matala kasarol to way o matala jawality we mun tandin tala la ignorance APRC men alon ko ka liso la safenu e ko ni ya jame kanyate bita mol men no make mu da kefa APRC me alon ko wolko Barrow will never be sworn in the Gambia. That was spearheaded by Sidi Njai at that time, the one-time mighty Minister of Information, the 10-day Minister of Information. Be well President Barrow advisor, ala main advisor. Allahu Akbar. Ke Gambia. Mbadi ngolo nambadi ndo soro jamendu la line to jam quickly, mbadi na soro quickly tani bita na topic koto na topic full soro jam bembe kilinda mala discuss because tamo bantale na lonko one of our other colleagues should come online if I'm right, maybe someone from UDP online Bantaba should come live. So I will quickly discuss about Vice President issue. Then the other topic on the mention of Soma, wala are misalun nala, ala sondan sina okatalida. So nimbadi ma me call kemba na dundi line to quickly. I finish all after me fola. Dundana na hold on wala sabu line kunduda. But nsinata Vice President topic quickly. Whoever is coming after me, mbe dala hake to drum, mbe 20 minutes out of your time, put on topic complete. Yes, mbading, fai jaune.
Aha.
Inimbara.
Sana.
Yes.
Jarju.
Inimbara, fai.
Jarju si, Jarju.
Inimbara.
Jarju, mbe kondo na bake, ela programu kade nyeni la grupo molpe.
Abaraka.
Yo, nde lafta memfola, ning Gambianul bese la moy akoni na ani hakilo la bake mistake ko keta mol bulle follow ikakere mistake ko di ya jamme nata Gambian de le asimben do yani masibo be la mol ka paro nata aduna bolon kono je abe mol nene ka be right now school do primary school be ko do talaka dinde tema
okay
abeni ro information on karanyo barole nyindi ala clear
okay. So
diamu waro ala ko to nyama si January molbe diamu dafdal funga baro bondi na det Allah taala ntel Gambia tibabu karandindi jama majority e katari e bala fatiwle doyata nyakata to nyala le ita sonna e tar dere
wala mo to nyaade de
dina mo la problème o e nyakata to nde ngafo mo le mo e lo fay mo da nyako le kirawan iko nsafo no mteman dum politiko kuno baki del kabero fay sidi yale most of the time ngabero fay sidi yale bar ni ko calculate hakilo bela ala hakilo dilal pour ya use ndel dol ko nte fen foro lum programme o benarne because nte mandar do say
okay
ala ko tonya
okay
nte je sinin bar ko nte bu kam mira ala katale bente bulula dafa balule même manke politiko
okay
bari kamul misli nyame abe manke tonyati adu Gambianul fanal be nyanta yi understand le mo be diaspora ikamu kumandi akan da WhatsApp audio to mo de tar la tibabu je ka bu no ko be fitino kala Gambia mo te tonyati tibabu du tala le be Gambia sambakan na nyaato ko bu ka fem fo mo le be ya ko ani silo tata nyon adama e tonya fo mo li den akaman banko ate manke politicien ti muslimul be ya moyle imamu e mo da ko na manke adamati iba forcé ka iba kamban wala le mo ni fan kiskizite mu Gambia lansaro di mu halala di Gambia ni na rasidi njay la site meliko adama ate kalila Gambia anata wolta ni ya jamme do ko kan anata wol beta ete fan kiskis han saybe adama no bete mu adama di sibal ndela ka Gambia lol ni kala ni
tawnte ya ko la anin jawaya fente nyin kono jawaya ko ya ko
ndé nimbe diamu le camera ko ha mo ni diam da do mo jama ka fo UDP ko ende mo UDP sympathize alde bari ngam ngi nyala ye kato menke ni momo be tendu wallahi billahi manyanke jale ni mari la muslima be sahari nyabe to nyala du hakilo be balal nte nyaay kule je nyala Gambia kabri ya la tay mo nte fanga nyala talindi manu kanje mo bun kido la nyala jele I was standing campaign dolem ko the simple reason is can UDP la fula ko ta memma isa fo ita banna nimbela te kan nimbaru na tay Gambia be jamfa dipitol anime coalition fenke wol fan most of them will be le fangale mul jamfa wala na politiko man te batande ni nara ni ndiam do Gambia be UDP pa pasa ka manke wol ni parti leader sol be le mul jamfa jamfa le ko say dol be silo je ka adu ni mol mam baro bondi je billahi wallahi Gambia lol mol be ku jalal den kanamira ha be ba fula Gambia wa bankolum Gambia ti bari ala man ter Gambia dam mayende
kolo fo jande
mul nyantang le to barkele ndebe diamu kan ne sankala maro ndi turu elembe diamu kan kabri may bay lota jele ngafon ko be loya bayla ko adu ni Gambia ni mul man hakilo ko billahi wallahi ni man hakilo ko fitnos buida Gambia dingi be nyanta hakilo la ni nale amon baro ma jare mul yen fitno wul baro la ko memu to nyaati yo tamandi mul tema ni mbota man di wolte madoro banko sadu no droglo kono adu Gambia din fana nyante hakilu la nyim patin di belbe lokante abe is nonsense ni nde la side mo le fokande because ite nyim pati men be ite man join no la do koteke foyete ko ite be fansu patine lo la kabri APR mol bel la moy kan mil be pamo ko boja kabri ko 2016 be jel ko APR si ma burga nyantale ka burga ni man join no nyim pati sawol be kan ko na fike alba ko bi wala fin dita
exactly
nde nene man baro kon baro e silo le bula mol ba against kan mol ko be ndela ko wala membe keri fan sole be nyim la jube kan no be nak mola na
ngo aninde ma fonka diamu ntele ma kelo ke baro e jamba ntele ma baro fasa jamba
exactly
ntele kalo jaka baro isa baro ntele ko be ke baro e jamba okay ba to nyaal ba fola ntelo
dale kabri baro a winta fan dron ko e konko nko e wol baro muso en attaque Angleterre ko nyeko atele to be di ya jamel fakita mol bulte kay no ndema fo moya fo amundela wol baro because baro nata nyame baro e banko ni nyame muslimo nyantan tili nala ni baro nata ke nyame sanyi wallahi mo muslimo do wallahi billahi nilla ilata lakira la kate bayla ite bula baro no Mr. Jawne
alma inyongo si ala Gambia not because ibe la yanol to jang but naji le fananko ifanga yokumo fajana anu before ibe nyum fala janna mo le nun ko yimundo sympathize alti ka katto fay dole ka katto fay sidia jatale to nyaale be bondi je yaaje ko support yo support nyawnya anu politico monetary balunde kan ela life must be political bay bita to nyaala no ma wala mi dimebi ke mi la dunia la ani la rakira ani la kaburo so no to nya kilimo e bolon no ma idara patio patito it doesn't matter bale patio patito be dani la fanan anu na jiko so rebe continue wala nyama but na understand fanan ko imu UDP sympathize aldi mala fi dan sympathize yala ma fa ko UDP la to jabe UDP la bulu because momo ka fa fanne if Italy fankum but ma fo mala fi ke UDP sympathize da mari everybody on this platform is saying that join the UDP come to UDP na you register you join dogo jana bambang nata niaje ko UDP fane silo bulala koy dol kada nyame niaje ko UDP mantra to nyaka you can do the same thing again you find the UDP fane again but now UDP register you join and be a bona fide member
Niela point moele sorry 2016 I was in Gambia le loyal muta time moment momenta doila biro to den tele wultan singlanta ta je kata nyinin karola because mole en call woto mon be sere kunda ni be lor ndel la bundala itnya be doila biro la to just town so kabri en call ko ya moye CDL muta ko ba ko ngata confirm biro nyindo wultan singlanta ta je ko nyaabe da me man CDL tarje man halifa tarje bari ngam military officer to that particular day ni nyinin kay ko ni ko no itara loyal la so kono le ka ila bala faita ndila mola ko bare funyi nyanda kelal ba mole wuli eko electoral reform so yol muta yol so ngam militaire je ka funyi ko bari ma nyam findila ko be ken wala nyaadile ni findita mende la nyan tolo nde ngajele ko doyi man rata ku kan ku jama be je groupe nyin kono nene role be je adu ala isimu len de no doron bari ta ala nene no la no kabri mu de man carte fayo damuta ibe baluri an say mandra taka bari modol be kono la ne role be la groupe ko la ba jilal ko wuli ka URP ba traila le ko on de ni election nala men benare handi be mu parti do ba jube la le di hop parti nga komi nga ya bondi nyame na carte bi la do handi be bena murule la so kono ko ndel fanal be diam kan adu bo be kala mo la do ko le inshallah be diaspora be dalila yela mo kumandi ani kanunte ko min be diam kan de nyame amanyan dan na wala diaspora mo be jang lefta Gambia la mo le do ko kele 2016 lefta Gambia do mo kol ite nyanda mo kebe kum nen la lebe men natno la parti do de amra parti men be winna ni wo fenke da do mari ni le murule la so ko ne bar ndengaje la ko chamala du moya funyene abe ko nya dingira mbatar la ja ko nyiko UDP ako nya hanni fata keren sa ko ni dingo kono ako nyiko baraka patilom adu ikalo to nyaale kan moyo fanan funyene amanje nga mari to fo jambar bay abe la kirale wallahi alazim moyo funyene
okay abaraka
ya ndenga ine so ko mbey fola mambare ka diamu dam ta juna ko mi mobile kilinde be mbulam ko dum no taria
I know you are a keen follower. You are a keen follower of you are a keen follower of this platform. Bantaba member killing Tonya Kafodaoda, and when we really appreciate you. You know, the first time call. Now no ko call kala. I made a nyanya, but it's a honor. Application of Jambi. Abaraka bak. Thank you. Abaraka. For the Jawla, this is Fai Jawne. Bota Wuli Kerawanne. Doing kola mari nunga akadoila. Support no akaka kato fay halif doyle nu ani sidia jada bada nataje ko tonya mantra tama kanje patiolem alon ko nyone ne patiolem e kam même fani ka bare mena anata jenke bala be tonya la fokan do amantra patito for at this moment but he just fell in love for UDP and then he's a UDP sympathizer. So for the jawla namra benyu do ko dilala he will get in touch with Fay Jawne to have him on board. We want to have him there. Malafi momo irasho later dauda diade but leftale nana on board again as one united front, one Gambia ka nying masa kungo bondi nyato. The united we come together, the better and the stronger we will be. So nying kafung dingol na fata wala and it's not gonna work. So mbadi wal quickly mbita na topic number 1 to menkeda Vice President Aissatou Touré income contract. Na topic sabanyo menkeda Baro Masakunda contacting a lawyer in the United Kingdom through the Gambian embassy. Pulu wole ajibe constitution ko na fobe close jela no jela wala be dula jela no jela ba wala be loophole jela no jela ba memba sabula lo ada be disqualify la minaw kacha asambala le njana are misalungo. We'll go and do our own research. We will get all the details because me en kola nyamo cho fonyele but we'll gather all the information minaja bo fona fala le jamba be jabo ko woto la le jande at the end of the day. Mbadi ngolu na kola sorle membe call kay kanjang from UDP Finland chapter. I will definitely get back to you. Nakeba. Let me just go over this later. Later on me alonko gamko track nko le wole safe to Tango. Tango wolem the main organization ti memata all the NGOs in the Gambia. Yo later on safe Tango le chairman oy ikafome ko Mr. Yabo. Well, later on a copy was sent to Imam Babali as a board member of Gamco Track. Well, later on, a journalist will publish a paper tole in a journalist will target through a lawyer. Gambia benna. Men ke fan fake indi. Namara wala fan fisada. Dan men ke fan ke reality Islamic scholarship Al-Quran kuman kachalal. While under the ground, behind the scene, they are more dangerous than even the green snake in the green grass. So this is what Aissatou Touré has been doing. And this is what Aissatou Touré is capable of doing as Vice President. And at the same time, is this the same Aissatou Touré? Mankor lo abafa rambi, sindi helman be kumala jana, kumfaya, kumfu be kumala jana. Is this the same Aissatou Touré? Melanko anytime I after diam, danaka diam, akaka ala tola court, aka Quran la court, aka soro la court from the Quran. Is the same Aissatou Touré melanko bi, wala gamel attack ako gamel be diaspora be kama ko leje. Entre mumba fenyol tena diamol siatale, nteleka gamel brain wash men be on the ground. It's the same Aissatou Touré bi, melanko bi alota ay gamben funding ko taye do ay nenga koy koku yatale. Wolende tala manu botol eskala luntang le bena poro to ben ka manu botol jindi Mbadi Gambian Kolo. Alin so 1 second. Mbadi Gambian Kolo. This is a letter from Gamco Track, and it is sent to EcoBank, confirming the opening of an account, while authorizing the opening of an account in the name of Gamco Track. Mealonko, Dr. Aissatou Touré, the current vice president, is a signatory to that account. And also the Nigerian lady, member boss Yala Gamco Track at this moment, is also a signatory to that account. Maybe publish it on Facebook, because maybe I'll better read no. But I will publish it on my Facebook page, and I'll publish it on UDP TV&MEDIA page. I'll start read. But it is a letter from Gamco Track authorizing the opening of an account. Mealonko, Vice President Aissatou Touré is a signatory to that account. And the same Aissatou Touré is right now occupying the office of the vice presidency. Alko moment kumo jite wala mu Gamco Track le symbol wala le logo. So membe jang wala kufra le bejang. Gamco Track is a non-governmental organization, and in non-governmental organizations are developing partners to the government. But the non-governmental organizations, they are all under one umbrella called Tango. Lual Bolto, Sartol Bolto, Tamandi Nyal Bolto, na non-governmental organization be operate kan Gambia in the Tamala Silon Menna. But na constitution of Anansoro, Menkata Bankola Arquano, the Bankola Bukuba, the supreme law. Memfane Kumol for if we are occupying the office of the president, the office of the vice presidency, if you are a minister, if you are a permanent secretary, and if you are a member of the National Assembly, or you are part of the judiciary, in manya natarla or official to name and foten, a salary received from another place, or like income received from another place, while you are a part and a parcel of something mealanko, is going to be a conflict of interest. But again, mankara the London man fita wanyama. But this is on the table here. Na journalist on Gambia, alal fansum investigation lo kejang, alal homo kejang. For na vice president, Dr. Aissatou Touré, for luwa somebody alabang, I can signatory to an account of me alonko is controlled by another company. Melanko is a non-governmental organization. Company melanko kodo receive from international community la pulka banku dimol mako banko ka, and they are developing partners to the government. For vice president nyanta soto la kala bang. For vice president nyanta tarla board nyinto la bang. For vice president nyanta tarla a decision making members of the group kono bang. For vice president nyanta tarla official bang meeting organize je kamol neng kamol doya kamol trading surtout momi alonko ibejere ete you are standing for your right. So in later on, remember the Gamco Track at EcoBank, I minister for this is to inform EcoBank that Gamco Track management with SCI project wants to open a corporate account with the board and the management committee are hereby given an account mandate of 2 primary A signatories, which are Princess A. Muna Hot, walem the Nigerian lady, and in Aissatou Touré, walem the signatory A to the account. You got 2 primary A signatories, which are Princess A. Muna Hot, walem the Nigerian lady, and in Dr. Aissatou Touré, the vice president. And primary B signatories, mealago walem Omar Touré and in Fatou Saho. Therefore, 2 primary A can authorize payment, or any of primary A plus B can sign or authorize payment. Hence, 2 primary B cannot authorize payment. Gamco Track letter to EcoBank, informing them that Gamco Track management with a project called SCI, a left a corporate account yele. And the board and management of Gamco Track is hereby given an account mandate of 2. Account me 2 primary A signatory lebe tarala and 2 primary B signatory lebe tarala. The primary A signatory to this account wala na Dr. Aisha Touré na name vice president membe alquano code la mole menka fansi landi alala suta tili and in the Nigerian boss lady at Gamco Track. The 2 primary B signatories to the account wala mu kewoti ka fume ko Omar Touré and muso do ka fume Fatou Saho. So inata mina tandi fadan ko kodo be withdraw no account to nyaadile wala jimalle sombo so ko kodo boni no account to wala either the 2 primary A signatories wala 1 primary A signatory and in primary B signatory, but primary B signatory fula wala kodo withdraw no je ñinam condition to membe laade account kunto beñim publish on Facebook abi ba jilale wakola ñine lettre men sa fa journaliste ya asafe wala a publish in a newspaper ikafa journaliste Suleiman 1 wo Suleiman 1 vice president Aisha Touré nata lawyer jo o lawyer lettre ta ka asafe ka kenyi Suleiman 1 ye aka threatening aka fa a publication men sa fa la newspaper wala ajindi and let him cease from publishing any story regarding Gam contract ñin Dr. Aisha Touré le fananke Rabbi Cindy Hellman. So wasafero me ya safe. The funny thing is Imam Mumeo, Imam Babali is aware of all these things that is going on. Imam Babali is aware of all these things that's going on. And Gambia diwol me anko resign and be do ko la ñing Gam contract yela wosi da sambane ate Babali yale ina mitino sorle ban an kabi Babali ma any step tari an Babali ni ala yalo an alquran o tema anala kabro tema aloko membe tama kan Gam contract is wrong amanya na kala mbadi Gambia nkolu Dr. Aisha Touré la family member do be ka fome Ousmane Touré ni Ousmane Touré ani Dr. Aisha Touré kema ifa flow le denta Ousmane Touré ani Dr. Aisha Touré kema ifa flow le denta ñi Ousmane Touré nata ñana ñi musu ndingol kolle men be officer ko ne je men be baytel ñi ndol men resign deten akoy ko ha let them stop talking about this case because it will jeopardize Dr. Aisha Touré la political career ale gambe no na Afrika yajele ale gambe no mankuto jele ale gambe no ala halo jela kama nyame now you calling poor people poor employees musol for that matter, let them stop talking about Gam contract because it will jeopardize the political career of the vice president. But you don't give a damn about the lives of the ordinary Gambians. And you can dimba take care of. But you care about the political career of a vice president. Is already well being or well brought up again. So that Ousmane Touré doesn't care about the Muslim living in how to mount leto. Some of them are the breadwinners of their family. They are local people struggling to make a living. Stop. Die in silence. I'll suffer. But I'll kind of vice president of political career damage. So vice president is above the law. Vice president is a mini god. Some of you know who is this Ousmane Touré. This Ousmane Touré is a brother to the husband of Dr. Aisha Touré. Kuto mabola jam. Omana kaya mbadi Gambian kolo. Dr. Aisha Touré, in one of the meetings I mentioned at Gamco Track, she was telling these people that you people cannot brand me. I'm already branded. She was telling them that I think the brand on you. I'm already branded. This is the same Aisha Touré. Me alon ko ala tofo suta tila kashilat alala wole dulal solong Gambia mislima dingola akoy kana sali official kono. Ñi ka sali no mintol no conference room modo. Ye chabota ya ka conference room mola ko salota kala je. E kata library ka sali je. Ay library ñi solo ko salota kala je. Conference reception oto e ka sali je akoy salo stop je. Ni ñi la break so de kata si reception même fona plus ka kachaje ay fona stop. Mbadi wala même fona ta jangol de Nigerian lady. Nigeria musinungo ako mo kana fay good morning ni na de kay good morning ako kana fay good morning ni na de kay assalamu alaikum ako that's not atala ko kana fay assalamu alaikum ako ala official name kala ko manda kala fay ma wala madam e kala fa e ma wala madam so ali ajela luntangal be gambeno enslave ka nyamen fangla banko kan ali ajela chinese sol ben enslave kan nanyim fangla banko kan nigerian ben enslave kan nyamen fangla banko kan na official kan thanks to vice president na ba nyama vice president ay sa touré be musundingo appoint la wato mena pour ay taka bosti gam contract mol be jele men yalanko musundingo li wol tara jele nigerian wol tara jele wole nigerian muso nyim fango train ya senior ye londo sutati ye grassroots level longato ye na community longato Mbadi Gambian Koru. Dr. Aisha Touré da binaka kote ngate Aisha Touré ala sister dingo. Ala sister ani mendenta fala wo dingo. Ikafa we jara jain. Jara jain. Ni Dr. Aisha Touré na ro frantale ayo by force appoint kasama officer to play tra gam contract. Ala cousin sister do fana beje me alonko. Atonu wo bale fana denta ayo fana appoint ayo samba officer konoje. Wanada sabu ila chief driver ka fume lamin sise bakon kolo mati beli ate tapale ya bay akata talano ay ko samba kitiyo la wo kitiyo tani na man na banga nyala anata fa anin niku ya fata ya tonya afata woka e bola yam fo dano no nyaadi le kati ko fata la bal kabudo kono already o mana kanya da mbadi Gambia gol. The funny thing is that it can dismiss later men safe kadi ni mola e ka mena foile due to COVID-19 fonds solo mantra available in plika ni moljo ni najira muso ko ku kira office ko mamman diaye aka vice president ni contact directly vice president kala moto mala kana gam ko track na la moto samana tumura ka moto pack dulal ay tamana siwa na gam ko track wala la moto la lancing plateau ya bonde pour mol kanaje ay na gam ko track ay CJ ay ente men frani musole e ka klina ka chairman oti mitino nyinto akilina ka decisional make akili ya fa jabi mota jabi la mota diamula ay wula ita ni men ka ba jabi la modo beje me alon ko jambaro ata man sokala because tara dunya dawda mo ko so je me alon ko ata so disadvantage la mo ko so je me alon ko ñun dol sonta ñonya de ka balane because alafta ka tonya je mo ko so je me ka be fala tonya la ka iba totra tonya la ka ba bayla tonya la ka wa man son ina raw musi ñuta ya bun hatal kata ko mo be fay mbe safaro read la jam me alon ko wala letteroti wala me alon ko wala publicista in one of the newspapers and woman adia nyim moli eka safro nyum kuntu dal nak but I will read it as ya kinyana nyame. The executive director Princess A Munahat the staff further allegedly revealed that despite the founder being the vice president of the country, she has visited the office about 5 times and attended meetings with staff. If I want, Vice President, if I want, I can close down this office. And when you are coming to attend meeting with me, you have to off your phones, no recordings, no taking pictures. In one of their explanations, they said that Gam Contract Board, headed by Chairman Yaya Jarju, stated in their sack letters, a letter of Minki Nimoli, a termination letter, that the organization cannot no longer pay their salary due to the COVID-19. Also, the organization was directed by its funding partner, Save the Children International in Dakar, Senegal, to cut down staff. Itilaka wala ke la letter ko de yawla ke as an explanation bili benyin gamenol bayle iko the organization menkata gam contracting cannot no longer pay their salaries due to COVID-19. Or kola iko the funding partner of gam contract menkata Save the Children International men be Dakar ika fole SCI wala fane le kuma kamol di ka foko yanta ka staffol tala naba ni be staffol tala wala staffol yanta tala men la bantan nala yanta wala tala seniority wala follow nyanta tulaje naba nin tala be ka najirano mena dingo la bantanala najirano mena la coaching system la bantanala anin Aisha Touré la coaching system men la bantanala naba yanta wala follow talala why the senior ones, why the experienced ones, why many alon ko lebe from day one with the vice president herself ani Ami Bojan Sissoho, why all mbadingolu. It was revealed that the executive director, the princess, Princess Munahot, introduced a divide and rule, and also not acting in accordance with human rights regulation, and the organization work for promotion and protection of human rights. They reported the matter to Imam Babali, a board member, and explained to him what Princess is doing in the office. They also went to Usman Yabo, director of Tango, and informed him to make him understand what was exactly going on in the office at Gamco and what the staffs are going through in the hands of the executive director, Nigeria, Princess A. Munahot. Princess A. Munahot appointed her own biological daughter and her friend, which uses them to intimidate us. Staffolko, they went on and explained everything to Babali. That Babali came to the office to settle the matter between them, little Staffel and Princess, but to no avail. And few days later, Princess, the Nigerian director, started ignoring some of us in the office. What time will Anita Nika good morning at Jabila? Nika assalamu alaikum ako atala culture monsongola. Akuma sena ke nita conference room ka office ka sal dame ay bunda ki jela je sura ko salo kana ke je. Library ni to fane tare je ka salije ay bunda ko defana ko jeta sal dulati ni me lafta tala library do ko chaabo le nyininka aboro je jonko me alon ko ka use ay jonko nyinta ay chaabo kala sam before bita jonko ni kata chaabo le nyininka ako ata dimmuso la privacy and adi musola territorial privacy should be respected. So in other munaka international human rights kafol kumandi Gambia Legal Aid and Access to Justice in the Gambia and other NGOs to help them. And if a commando can again to Tango under the leadership of Usman Yabo and so many other people, as we are speaking currently, yenyi musol be baile anin kewol dol ye be baile ye boni Gamco trackle dol kamfata wol jiso matano resignta yemen bay kamene safa wala later to wala mnyindiko COVID-19 ya sabu ye bay, and then they receive directives from the funding partners meaning kada SCID puliyetel tala. So mbadi Gambia nkolo kacha dabu menti jangola mu na journalist ole wuli la do ko ke way na investigative journalist ole wuli la do ko ke way. Let them stop preaching about Gambia first when they are not practicing it. Let them give us a break about always talking about Gambia first. Oh, they can report on political parties. They can write stories about Roya Usainu Dabo, Mama Kande, My Fati. They could be talking about our political engagements, our political parties. Political party press conference state dana. They could be talking about UDP ni APRC nkole benyola jana. APRC nkole UDP le benyola. They could talk about Baroni Loya Dabo jana. But they cannot do a simple job of reporting to the local masses. They cannot do a simple job of being the voiceless of the voice, or being the voice of the voiceless. We see them rolling everywhere at the National Assembly, going after National Assembly members all. But Gambians will be fucking suitably. Gambians are dying in silence. Gambians will be fucking because the man hanika diam. Gambians will be sliding pulka findi media because the journalists are nowhere to be seen. Or they could have Rambo Jada for an interview. They could call Baxo for an interview. They could call Shirinjai for an interview. They could call people who are not relevant and giving them the relevant, giving them the boss for an interview. But Gambia doing la batada. Chinese will be Gambian enslaved, and they cannot report on that. They cannot go into the Greeks. They cannot go into our waters and investigate and report about Chinese soul. They cannot go to Gamco track official and other official me alonko sexual abuse me be kanje. Official do me alonko sombo be jaka badul kanje. Official me alonko tapale be kanje. They cannot report about the fire outbreak at the Ministry of Fisheries. They are not reporting about Sunyaro Menketa, a GRL officer, men officer. They are not talking about Baroman Sakunda and COVID-19 Kurol Tapole aka Nyamen. Nobody's reporting on about the Colombo district Burkan Gambia B. Ebe $3,000 mendika mole kafaka barole adila. Ya Koromen samba karamundo bi katara karamundi nol tema kafaka barole adila. Ya alonko baroman ko di mola baro tanta fatanta batande Gambia di mola korole. National will go receive a report. But they will go to Kerfatu, interview back money, your political party document, you know, Sabe, Chris Cross. They will go to Fighting Network, ye interview ba kumandi, ye kumokling kumandi, yo Chris Cross, ye tajena GRT os yala wonte. I Africa yala wonte wale ame is all about the National Assembly. Haruna Damo be debate ol kumandila intellectual tema. Abe debate ol kumandila the smart one ol tema. Ansu Jack of Gis Nyol will go debate. These are the stuff that they should be talking about. Africell, na minister be a free laptop sol the dealer and his cell phone. Africell is giving free credits to our ministers. Africell is giving free router to our ministers and politicians all. Nano ko bita fla ko sono jaaju wayamira atele lonta wala te mum fontelenta wala kala. Ma fo ko te mum fale ko de. Ma fa fanan ko kam fo jale la de. But as media houses, as journalists wala kan fan ko mani menna na la mo asun kantale. Ala la investigation ka ma fale la na story la ntabe wuli ala fo kanja. Bala findi dala ya moyle audio le findi dala moyle. Ala la investigation ka and report it. Be the voice of the voiceless. Gambian journalists all. Allo faroli. Allo mole men batata. Allo grassroots lo mole. O almala fi yal fanan tagir ko ka pa modu bojan tagir nyamemba almala fi kal fanan bulal numa wada ko ka pa modu bojan monito nyame West King FM Star FM ile Paradise TV ile radio station o siada online TV siada ba fente fen report la mesa gambelol nafa QTV or Hainan selective justice. They choose what to report and what not to report on because in the sponsorship sotola. Oh, I'll be more empowered many alanko. Ibe more la lanol siskam. The lives of Mustafa Njai, Tough Construction, will buy to sponsor ebe kodo dealer. Ebe contract will sign $100 million is worth. So ala profit because alenta rental la jola. Tonya la modi, alenta doku la jola. Tonya la modi. Ale employment or create. Tonya la modi. But report on issues that is concerning or that has something to do with the lives of the Gambians, especially the poor people. That's what journalism is all about. Journalism is about speaking for the voiceless, standing for the truth, exposing corrupt ones, holding politicians and government officials accountable. This is what journalism is all about, and this is why it should be about. But it's only journalism men ke dogo ka lillahi alai ba ke kan fisabilillahi mantra jo sudoka wala ka hanya ka kumoda mandimso. O yarafa Mustafa Njai of Tough Construction ay kodadi president barolale ay kodadi Fatma de Babarolale yarafa ay kodadi minister lale. Oh, they will not report on that. Yarafa ni Mustafa Njai wala ka contrago de ni journalist la ay be contrago dila ay advertisement dila ay sponsorship dila. Oh, they will never report on that. Oh, Mustafa Njai will continue ka kombo ko kenyo tebulu ay naka senka wa fima kotenke. Na mo kilo no kodda tabu ay kodda ta kuntum signalu signata ay bunjan kanyan ngoloje ay na wafi dala dami alonko kodda kilo dam mayo lano be sanaba. Oh, it's all about Allah profit because Alfano Nyanta doku la jola. But you guys know the investigative journalism killer. Oh, right now you guys are reporting about the coffee. I thought coffee tolonu. Alele na Africa yajele. Ibota coffee normal nu. Ebe police normal nu. Eba video la pulmol saje coffee be keri nyame. Yes, tonya la ni journalist manta dame nte jejela. Ni ma men report talona. But I'll report based on the truth and the facts and the reality on the ground. None of them have ever reported that paramilitary, the crime intervention unit mol. Ikatamul no mele sol konole. Ikafe wule du le bungol kon. Ikatamul no mele sol konole. Ikafe kal face mark sol city. Ntama moje follow me a report na journalist sol kon. Ali haketo de ntama je nali aja la fonye. Just correct me if I'm wrong. But maje me asa fale pejo bala fanka report. Mbadi Gambia ngol. Wo journalist sol kanalo ikafale ka Gambia force. Nali amo ku Gambia force do asalo ka be UDP lo noma. Ebe UDP nkolo noma. Ebe UDP le sabotaika. Mosolo ka fa UDP Gambia force. Mosolo ka fa lo ya usino dabo Gambia force. Mosolo UDP le leadership preach about Gambia force. When UDP leadership was there because of Gambia, you were nowhere to be seen. When Lawyer Useno Dabo and Alamol were there for Gambia, you were nowhere to be seen. When Lawyer Useno Dabo went to jail and risked his life, you were nowhere to be seen. When Lawyer Useno Dabo was tortured, beaten, and UDP Nkol were tortured and beaten, Namusi Jambaro Buteta, you were nowhere to be seen. UDP preach about Gambia force. UDP should be preaching Gambians about force. UDP should be telling Gambians what Gambia force means, but not the other way around. Badin Gambian call under the leadership of Lawyer Useno Dabo. Lawyer Dabo as our president of the republic. UDP Masakunda. Nina president bita bero foro la pulka silo dida. Wala ka any project dida. Lawyer Dabo will not go with a delegation. Lawyer Dabo will not travel with a convoy. Lawyer Dabo will not print a t-shirt. And Lawyer Dabo will not travel with a convoy from Combo or Banyul because I better follow Lola. Lawyer Dabo will not travel with a convoy or with a delegation of people. Well, I should be able to tell because I better follow Lola Kerewan or Farafenya. Lawyer Dabo will not travel with a convoy with a fleet of cars because I better follow Lola CRR or URL. Lawyer Dabo Nabita Rusaro, Abona Diamond Dobo, Nabita Yanin convoy tita. This is the government that is going to be in lafta wala and UDP masakunda be kala tenati ndele nyum fale jambi on UDP TV&MEDIA ni UDP masakunda sita aman soto mbe politiko ko mantra politiko kono alta Facebook aliya safe ko sana jaaju le nyum fono UDP masakunda under the leadership of lawyer Ousainou Dabo. There will be nothing like Dabo Fans Club. There will be nothing like Dabo Youth Movement. There will be nothing like First Lady Foundation. UDP Masakunda under the leadership of lawyer Ousainou Dabo karambundino be school bo sosot la nyamale senelal le tiyo be sannale Jahari Pacha will come back ay keko Jahari Pacha na menlo nu jawra jamano UDP Masakunda under the leadership of lawyer Ousainou Dabo funding ko ta bagwe talaka yela life risks kata tamola because Gambia Masakunda man treje Gambia Masakunda man do ko provide. Take this to the bank nyamanga political kachari. But it's a word from the main man himself, and he's a man of his word. Nko, Lord Abel President, there will be a meet the farmer store, or a meet the people store. But at the Malibekla Tala with a small size delegation, many alonko, Walela Doko ya Yinika, Wole Bita. Lord Abel Mula President, UDP Masakunda Kono. Nilo will be a meet the farmer store. There will be nothing like the meeting by Kala Fast and Jaka Jole, the meeting by Kala Badi Bikarawana, and a Bekala Banta by meeting. It's going to be a kind of a town hall meeting. Katam hall meet, many alonko will end the concern one old. Many alonko will ko, neither a Senelal Noma, be Senelal Damali meet like Karawan, any Senelal Kachayala Munimila Bata Daddy. Ni left a Musol Midle, Musol Damali Midla, ni and Nako Kafolo Toporo Bole Midla. There will be nothing like Alcalo Logina, Sefo Logina, Tantole Kumasina, Sisole Fajana, Benakino Tobajana, Annie. Ni me alon ko kana fusu fasa la nyine UDP Masakunda ba nyano ye finde bilin sane UDP Masakunda de kala fusu fasa Masakunda di UDP Masakunda de kala kodo dama Masakunda di UDP Masakunda de kala bunjanlo Masakunda di UDP Masakunda de kala Range Rover borundi Masakunda di UDP Masakunda de kala Masakunda de ko mo robe kala import la from outside that is costing millions of dollars pour ka di director wa ka di minister kadila wala ka di deputy kadila UDP Masakunda reforms le be karela in all sectors. Security sector soro, education la karola, health la karola, funding kelo karola, muso la karola. UDP Masakunda dipitol be tombo na le menen ke be kala muso damalete muso ele muso ba sabole be kala dipitol eta National Assembly dipitol represent. UDP Masakunda cabinet will be dominated by the women. UDP Masakunda funding will be in the charge, funding will be in the front. And more importantly, UDP Masakunda Seno Mealonko used to be the economic backbone of the country. Iba munda na back. And the UDP Masakunda, Gambia will be a free country. Me alonko na territorial integrity will be respected by neighboring countries like Senegal and the Bangladesh come to China and Nigeria. UDP Masakunda, Gambia Masakunda will be returned back to a sovereign state, will become independent nationality, and the Gambians will be free. Ni me amra ko political kachala munyinti wala sana jaaju le ba foka on UDP TV&MEDIA al katto fay lawyer Ousainou Dabo ni UDP Masakunda in 2021 aliaje nal maje al se UDP Masakunda from vote out nal maje al se protest organize nal maje al se lawyer Dabo vote out momo ka foko UDP le baro di mola afo yes inta le baro di yalla bari baro wala kada jomoti baro wala kada jamfantoti UDP le baro di yalla yes UDP le baro di yalla but baro wala choose to be a dishonest son. If UDP is selfish, wala UDPs are selfish, we will have been all over Baro B. Nko ni UDP nko selfish tanun B. Sirifo Sonko Bayo Sonko bekala protocol official to know. He will be all over President Baro. Nko ni UDP nko selfish tanun B. People like Lamin Khan, Mialan Kanata nun sign. Atinaji abetula Barolia, Adomo, Fusu Faza. Nko ni UDP nko selfish tanun B. Vice President, lawyer Ousainou Dabo will still be in office. Ka Barota ka sembentia tapoliaka, ka sembentia nakareka, ka sembentia tinyaro mena bankoka. ni UDP masa kundam mang selfish tala numbi lami nambudiba will remain to be the Minister of Agriculture nonte anim president baloto dunna nola manu kuola abe de la mano ya distribute ya di UDP nkol damala nko ni UDP nkol selfish tala numbi Amari Sane will continue to be the Minister of Finance wala the Minister of Finance anna tonya fonyo why. Let's give the credit where it is due. Somebody in Gambia call. Ni UDP Masakundal be sitting at the Vice President Sorla in the name of Dr. Aissatou Toure, at the same time receiving salary from the government, at the same time he or she is a shareholder or receiving salary from Gam contract fana. Nko UDP Masakundal the Vice President Sorla me alon kata Gambenol 70 yala. Akata lunta kota aka 70 ya Gambenol ka. UDP Masakundal the Minister Sorla be me alon ko abe change ole empower wala kata restaurant ani change ole kata domorola plus ko change Gambenol ta ke nakare. Odo Sorla mukunta lenyum faleja. Oda mbadi Gambian kolu mbari musol ni nan nyolemu anena brother sol many algo right now they are suffering from or they have already suffered from the hands of a Nigerian all because atelemu gam contract la CEO di anu jimale a sembenti ya okono na Vice President Mumo Allahu akbar na Vice President Mumo rambe sindi helman so mbadi ngolu mbe 3 kola stala do mbe kacha kum fala wolto time o tatale ndefa nga amoro di late for work so mbe kacha kum fala wolto inshallah my next program will talk about the lawyer in contact in UK pour ka jibe lawyer that will disqualify la nyame barota bena yes Mr. Sabali UDP Finland chapter
sananye konton bi fananne ni latimo molbe konton Allah barakendo albe men keka
abaraka
natale dorong bawo nim banku din kendo diamuta wati nyanta parela le ngalo ngato nya fasa ye fondin kemen sambana nyomin ko Mr. Sonko membota sika sate kono banku din wol nyanta karanna ye kala nyam fondin ke sifaluna ni ajube nim processo men beketa ni Gambia bla jama mu kunu ede menkele be fawdi la police on la sate moli du nyokan yemane ne roke ye kodo di la du mala ibita men fawdi la police on la wala siata bring case close ta junior menjo bari Mr. Sonko la banku din kende ay meyitan di wala hana e pasol menjo katani nake wala siata la fainoti bari bring police on be sapila kan ninga manke moti ne yalon ko banku din kendo mala fta nya fasala kija faro fo satin na la nyi mira ko batungam fo fili nyunu bulu men biate yo ke nyin ko eba Gambia banko Gambia dingol le bakeno la banku betoti Gambia dingol dum tonya sai sananta nga yakaro sotole ko koy na kata katon nga yakaro sotole ko Gambia ko lu falintala wala na tumando nimbe ko modol fala minnu mu kija fara ko wolti ko mol be le malal ba fo mol be kala ken bang min ke kende sifalu mo kende sifalu diamuta aka confidence din tala ko kunum Gambia anin bi Gambia mankile
exactly wallahi
ni tatan no mi yeyu nyongo menje je be wal tarra kombo be wal tarra badibu be wal tarra same be wal tarra wulli molu pare tale kalu la banko moli en be funding celu ya marla ye ka tanyu nyam funding ke sifalla ye bribery bondin na banko kan Gambia banko police men nata Mr. Sonko noma wala police men nata noma ani be mu Gambia dingol lati nem faham rom faham nem faham wala police do koto wala faham kadum bria confront all the time aka kumole fo me alon ko be aka bes ne sotala mo bela amen anyan amanden dir kuma fo barake kalamutan imirete molu nyakita molu kayko imang maskole du yena wolu mom wannum fenke kabino kono double kabino kono men li alon ko fente nyaada sai ite tonya nyeta fo ngaye munekewo fulanja ko ye samba station o mento wo station o fo nyaati wala mo be siringe men ma masko du sai wallahi amanche ko nimbe Gambia police ol falan katara to nyindro la lafta ka police ol tonye malla fi wala lafta ba kendo la sana lafta le Gambia bankoti memmu banku betoti nim police ol membe Gambia ntolle la broda sol mun tolle la sister sol mun tolle la cousin sol mun tolle barin dingol mu amanche ko we have anything against them lafta Gambia le ke banku kendo andu ngalo police kendo fanamba Gambia le memmu lafta Gambia ko banku kende sifal bari tonya security reform baro ay dala na bakele wallahi baro hanni men ko ta kamfale se kamfa because tonya ngani kusi fala kele ya jamme jamano ko njiyebo
wallahi
andu nin kaye bo mafa ko police o be bay mafa service mano be bay barin kamem fo wala alena yin blato jube danga kiskiroke nyelondi kende asilo kan kende ni fufulel bo nyoto fonna banko sikeno na bankote kadu natu date sai ngamun change sifale ke Onatonya sana malla finga wato beta bawe meta diamola bi ila kachalu diata bat andi ye ko mete sambana fokata vice president ya Kenya la ñu be mu fennati me alon ko Gambian ko lu ali pare ali kelota ali alla banko bondi na kele koto menta wala ko le ata ñin doti ngel le ñin doki je ata ka fo moli ko ngajato fan tol man jata kelendi de to sumole bayin la banko kan ngammo falale bayin la banko barin tol man jata kelendi adam barole fi atani jato kele ala ka fo moli le ka te manke mo furunta ta si jato fa ayo subodi du lan tol man jata fan tol na sumole fa
exactly
mo ko wala bay banko kan tol na te bayin tol yara fa te amira be jato le noma ntol be sumo noma
ya mo fala antele wala bay ya abaraka bage Mr. Sabali, thank you so much. Abaraka alma ale fana njo mbe noma mbe koma suta tila abaraka kola ale haketu I'm just been informed that ko Wandifa wanna come on. Wandifa will now benda sabala police because every Tuesday nkadunga la time kono but I hope he will understand programo Kenya typical kasia mbukabi bano on time. Or at fana be mfeja mbal danila ale haketu we have to stop the program here, we have to end the program here. I have Fasao is calling from Seattle. I've seen someone calling from 34 number 34 I think that's Spain, and I've seen someone calling from Turkey. Ale haketu mbe program kumfala jana kana bla nyoka sida ninka me duna mola time ko na wato wat the end of the day as not different someone and Maltema. So I have to apologize to Wandifa for that. You are Wandifa UDP online bandaba one more time. I'm so sorry again. So mbadi wol alna kafo kacha kumfa jang mbal tentula mbal jaila. I try to get in touch with my colleague, my friend, my comrade Menkeda Alaji Bambo Lemte. Baalo tajana kambala mol kanjang ay kambala na patio ni na leadership kan akon na patio leadership ani na patio la nyaton kol bentele meeting bala kuma na tala ko kan ngon kata badi bu fo konte kundale I think kata dia matala alfali ayo wuliya bata double jana ala kay ko ta kerwani tebe kumol tara la jere. So I want to know the resource about Aninkumola marathon or whoever end up winning that marathon. Nimbemu kule de mialanko mokana moto nye kana kangola moka. Nkala ajila ay audio di dala kaka laftan telela imejo tennis la laftan telela to kuyala. Kumol amantambi kumu kesa tanna kumo amantambi tanna. Malkiate kan. He was running at 1,000 kilometers per minute. He was running everywhere. Karawan dimol be loading. Molbe loading kumo moluma ba kumo ba noma abulo ba kunta ba abulo faina. This is just the beginning. Ndama importa van de la platform bina mankai kamola la usino da bulaka. Ay kamola na alpha leka. Just because we mention his name on the platform ako UDP ngole hana ye mitino kumandin kan inila alpha baby sitting iko ka mitino kumandin kan bintela kuo wole bari siola iko kata konte kunda kata dia muntela alpha le pulna babaro ya ne telia. I'm still waiting for the challenge na challenge menna wala my sal jomuta fay sena set hello Gambia ay Facebook live ka alkwaro takiko suntu tura mata bondi UDP kasamba NPP wala suntu tura is not one of the people many ataka nafika yake pulka bondi minto jana kasamba UDP. So tonyabe kolal. So once again, thank you so much to each and every one of you. Kola haketu nineta adrombe duna wani time kona minute bidale. So Abdullah Sise, thank you for your time, thank you for your support, thank you for recording the program. And momo yalonge kajim program record mbal tentu mbal jera brother Lamin job nyol kata fay jawne nyol. Thank you fay jawne for calling. Thank you Keba Sabali PRO UDP Finland chapter for calling. Malik Suware nyol Papa Sam Columbus Ohio ani men kam tako Aminata Bakani men kam tako Noa Fofana nyol mfango bari nyol Absa woni Binta Sise. Na musi jambaro amin kam to ko aji binta da fenyol all the way in Gambia. Aisha ayu nurol in Spain ani Maimuna yayi kadi yayi Maimuna njay ani binta damfa simanol Juuf nyoga ba ya halima nyol ntal be to fano time banta but Allah barka bag for all the support alkana nyina the latest chura yola gata saf kabo dango do atal nak ni tara yaje be jutulale but very powerful and very strong so gata saf alta fatu jomma camara bidu ko in Linwood jam surtout atam be Washington men be other states also call kono ba smela lela ada man jawya amam fensi $10 kes akasa wala $10 so UDP funding kewol UDP kewol surtout Gambian kewol membe Seattle jam and other parts in the United States. Let's be in the forefront because bungo serandi bungo sero idea sema dima idea bungo kono alna lo na musole o bunda karola when it comes to that. So ala baraka back. I love you all. Alma Cairo sabat landa mal tema alman jarabila nyo kanola alman sawol klenya kila hormoto alka jawol sawol loma be kelol mento be batal menta kanje duwal la karola energy la karola na flow bondo la karola sino bala la karola alma alakana kenye kensenti na men fata alma la falkana ke kensenti men la yelo bonta la yelo bon alma kana ke kensenti men tata kasoto akola alma la kasoto kana ke kensenti men batata akola be dunia baloni saya tema bi alma alay su jare kenne la nyin kuran wuli kan fo isi e kelo menke ya tino domo i dingol ni mama dingol ya tino domo alma gambe ke gambe kendoti gambe me ko gambe don ba fala he meta batala le he gambe bi 1965 beta ba 2021 jiko fela commencé ta alma gambe ay mansa soto mansa me alon ko mbafla ko from 1965 be nyinyi wala na jiko soto ka be UDP lo kono anu atamansero na bebe larine a jiko be larin atamansero findita ka tande ko la useno dabula mo modi alma alay mansa ya diala alma alay presse ya diala alma alay atabini gambe nyaato na kata gambe nyaato le president de fana alma la nyaato ka yay ka gambe la kayrodi mo ko def kata into detail about certain things but na mo so la me alon ko ako ajele ko lo ada dabula mansa avec la gambe la kayrodi lo ada dabula mansa ya gambe be diala gambe no be frina gambe banko be frina ako lo ada dabula mansa ya ajele ko wala mu gambe la nyaato tati yuru wabe kelale ba ningo be nyin ko do fale ba fa mu UDP ko lede ba nyi mo li melango ala mo bale mu nyindi ya ye latis karol kele yaje sibol kono afindite these are just small things in kamem fale melango ninyi modul kakacha but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't go for the votes. That doesn't mean that we shouldn't go for people. That doesn't mean that it's not going to be tough. It will be tough. It will be tough. Pisa alo be kelafa. But na muta da men nyina muta wata fa dadin 2021. Ala ben sawa kala nyala. Jamfan tungal alma ale kitio tala ni tema. Nyin jamfa kabo kamta ko en jara don't worry al melu das churai. Yo lunga bugul rek lunga waxu rek ya ko bugul. Wow. Lo bugul rek nekumasi. So I'll send you this churai, don't worry. Men be Gambia na ko lem problem de nyin churai to all the way to Gambia. But if you are in America, you are in Europe, if you want it, contact me or contact india bilindi mason kanyina mala nyina kan sino nin kasi mbanden de fam dinol be jibero ala barka bake alma suto karo diara. I love you all nanyol na musol ke wala le hakatu de mbaya sila jande ntene musol dem. I love the ladies. I'm gonna be with you ladies. I got your backs. Allah kumboda na kumbodati memen diala man dianya almantra menton de tarlato. So you ladies lead and we got your backs. So Gambe ke wala lo nya musol fe UDP ke wala lo nya musol fe. Yes, kafo saka kafo baka mta ko UDP ata diamol ta bala din kudol ta bayila. So at the end of the day, it's one big family, one yellow family. Thank you all. Alma suto kairo diala. Allah baraka. Thank you.